Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. I greet you again once again on today's date, 17th of December in the year of our Lord 2023. We are still here, but in a different mood. That is why I put these things that I've been putting here since I do start my program. Talk less and do more. A parrot talk too much, but can't fly high. And then an eagle is silent, but has the ability to touch the sky. A lion is silent, but is the king of the jungle. This is the power of silence. I'm not going to tell you what the plan is all about. It is the implementation on ground will now convince many of you that in this struggle, at this stage we are, it is no more coming on social media to tell you that we are going to do this, we are going to do that. Whatever that happened, some can put it on our head, some may not put, but we don't care. All we know is that we are indigenous people of Biafra, recognized worldwide as a very peaceful movement. We choose a peaceful approach to get our freedom. And that peaceful approach is what we are going to follow. We are also going to signal to those enemies on our ground that we are also peaceful people. We are very peaceful. They have been trying to make us to revolt, but we are still peaceful. But just that the ancestors of our land have decided to take the revenge. We can't stop them. They told us that they want to take the battle on their own. We told them that we are indigenous people of Biafra. They say they know. That has nothing to do with us. That them themselves are also concerned about the plight of our people. So that is why we have been telling many of you that we want to go back to our root. Some of you were asking us, laughing, what does going back to our root means? You are going to see the meaning. Because those that have ancestor, the ancestor fight for them. And that is why we promise them that we want to go back to our root. So that we can be able to honor them and appreciate the good job they are doing in our land. Because they know that we, the youth of this generation, we are very weak. And that's why we are speaking, to see that we can be able to wake up and be like them. Some of you may think that it's just a rocket science, that we are not Islamized, that you don't see, Muslim families here and there in Biafra land, just like you see in other part of the zoo. I have been in Benin, I have lived in the Edo State before for complete 1 year. That is where I did my NYSC. I know a place called, what is the name of this place? Auchi. I've been to Auchi before. Predominantly Muslims that are living there. And they are Auchi people. So it's not a coincidence. The reason why you are not a Muslim today is because our forefathers fought for it. And we stood them. The reason why Christianity penetrated their way, because it's always similar to what we practice. But not knowing that they came for destruction. That is why you see it standing. It look like, because we have been worshipping our Chukwu in the same, almost the same manner. So when our people saw it, we were thinking. That is why, even though there's a kind of a conflict, but at the end of the day, some of our fathers accepted the religion. Some were dubiously bought over. And today, we have recognized that it's a religion of deceit. It's a religion that makes us coward. The one they brought to us is not really the religion they are worshipping here. Here, they don't pay attention to it. They go their normal business. When fights, come up, they will throw away their religion and fight it. Because they believe in physicality. And I want any Christian that are watching me, who call me to tell me, how is Christian better than Muslim? All those while I have been doing my Sunday service. The question is always about what has Christianity done in our land? And you can see that all this while I've been asking these questions, I've never gotten an answer. This time around, I have changed it. How is Christianity better than Muslim? That we should allow them to be in our land. Why can't we allow Muslim to be in our land? Because sometimes we have been helping many of you to be saying, we don't want to Islamize. We don't want to be Islamized. You know, because they say God is a jealous God. So the Christian God don't want the Muslim God to come in our land. That's why they are helping us to say, we can't be Islamized. We were thinking that they meant good for us, not knowing that they are protecting their own religion. And that is why I still ask, if you know you are watching me, you're a Christian. Because I have taught front and back. Muslim is more better than Christianity. I have thought about it. It is when you have a coward mind that will become afraid of Muslim. Which the instinct in many of us. When we hear Muslim, everybody will be saying, oh, no, they are evil, they are barbaric. They are not. They are not barbaric, they are not evil. They can only be barbaric and evil when you yourself are low mentally. If you tell them that you know what they know, you see what I call mutual respect. You know, okay, you people are so violent like us, okay, then we have to find a way to coexist with you people. That is why if you go to some of the European countries, you see Muslims residing in their area, but they know that the country know they joke with the law of their land. You can carry that your Allah, shout it from thy kingdom come, but don't trespass in their law. They will deal with you. Is it not Israel now that are dealing with Palestine? That everybody is crying that how can they allow Israel to be taking Palestine people down? The whole world is asking why? Why? You see? Because these people have upper hand in terms of arms. That's why the Arab people are even afraid to put mouth. If you ask some of the Muslims today, they will tell you that Arab countries are very coward. They left their brothers to be slaughtered by the Jewish. That is why we need to make sure we uphold what we have. Christianity have failed us so much, so badly. They have failed us so badly. They don't have any answer to their problem. When you ask them a simple question, they start abusing you. That's all. But they tell us forgiveness. But when it comes to their religion, they will be abusing you, thunder, fire you. It's only mouth, just like autopilot, noise. They make noise on social media. They will come in your comment section, why are you attacking our Jesus? You will die by fire. Thunder will fire you. Karma will visit you. That's all. That is where their power lies. But in reality and in action, they are zero. And that's why you see them in the northern Nigeria crying so hard. Then their brothers in the southeast, let me use that word. Their brothers in the southeast cannot go there to help them. Have you ever heard that Christians in Biafra land, they have ganged up and to go and rescue their brothers in Kaduna, for example? Because I know Kaduna, many of them are Christians. They have a very greater proportion of Christians in Kaduna. I do see, if that our brother that is from, I think it's Middle Belt, that our brother usually call me. If you are here, when I open my line, I also love to hear your voice. Because there is a facade information. Or if you have any other person that are living in Kaduna, you tell us. Have you ever seen, even protest? Let me not talk about war. Let me not talk about, say you want to go and help them. Have you ever seen in Biafra land, Christian communities rise up to begin to do demonstration because they are killing the Christians in Kaduna? I'm just asking. I don't want to conclude because I may not know. Such a thing have never happened. And that is what we want to eradicate from our land. We don't need Christianity in our land. If you like, let it be Onyanachi, let it be freedom of worship. We don't want them in our land. I don't know how we see them. I made a post today, and I believe many of you saw that post. I don't know how you can fathom such in our life. So the reason why we are suffering today, not just because of effort we've put in that is not enough. No, it is because of who we are. And if Mazi Methuselah can have released today, or yesterday, or day before yesterday, as the case may be, it doesn't change anything. their behavior is still there. You will just become happy for a while. What of the behavior of our people? What is their aim and how aware are they towards the environment? Some of them would have entered into the church and begin to give glory to Ebukobi, begin to give glory to Mbaka, begin to give glory to all these ego prophets, those that have made their false prophecy about the coming out of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before December. They will take the glory. Some of you may not know, sometimes things happen. But because you are too keen to see a positive result, sometimes you don't know that that's a message that is passing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is better than, what is his name? Okwadike. Okwadike is no more. Are you expecting to see Okwadike again? The answer is no. May the soul of our brother Ostraman Page rest in peace. Ostraman was with us. We are fighting for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But Ostraman is no more. Nobody is expecting to see Ostraman again, because he have gone beyond the physical world. The same goes to our lovely woman, our Madam Heather. All of us were still battling for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And today, we can't see that our lovely woman. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all of us still have a very big hope of seeing him. It's just a matter of time. And that is why we don't need to derail. We must continue with what we are doing. And then in no distant time, just few days to come, some of you will start smiling. You are not smiling because of that we have given you Biafra. No, because I have to be objective. I can't come here to lie to you. You are not going to be happy because we have given you the freedom you are looking for. But to tell you that, yes, we are no more a coward. And that we have given peace chance. Sometimes one Daniel says so. And that is why our great musicians, those who have made a very good song that people can learn from it. Sawari, always borrow your phrase. Ojoso abakurok. Amagusoko. I see someone want to add me. Are you adding me? You have a contrary opinion? If you have a contrary opinion, write it. That you want to tell me why Christianity is better than Islam. For me, the Muslim world is very, very better. If we are Muslim country, or if you are Muslim population, it will be so much nice, since we have started welcoming foreign religion. But this time around, we don't need two of them. We want to be who we are, Biafrans. And we want to be more radical than them. That is our projection. Some of you, sometimes you don't know where we are heading to. And I have to give you the secret a bit today. We want to be Biafrans. We want to be who we are, original. And we want to be more radical than others. How? We want to believe and die for what belongs to us. That is why we are making this country to be a sacred place. It is hard now. Is it not hard? It's hard. It's so tough, very hard. Some of you cannot eat since how many days now? Some of you are crying, wailing. It's the pain, it's paining you. This is the pain you are going to remember in time to come. Because when you suffer to gain what you are looking for, you will value it more. The reason why Nigeria is messed up today, because nobody have that for Nigeria before. Even the way they get their independence, nobody fought for it. It just say, British, please, people are complaining. Can you just go? But you are not. It's not that you are going completely. You can go. We are coming to Britain to take the mantle of leadership. Queen Elizabeth, you have been our ruler for 3 years as the monarch. You will give us the freedom. Just let us tell people that we are free. We have gotten independence. But you will be ruling indirectly. It's called indirect rule. Nobody fought for it. They didn't fight now. They just go, okay, Queen Elizabeth is okay, I have agreed. Since people are beginning to bother. And to be honest with you, had even these people were left, your life will be more better than it is now. I'm telling you. Had it been, the white people are still ruling you till today in Nigeria, your life will be more better than it is today. I know what I'm telling you, but it's too late for reversal. Because If white people were still here, ruling you people, you cockroaches in Nigeria, as Nigerians you are, the division of resources would have been balkanized in different forms. It will not be from hand to hand. I don't know whether you have done business before. You are not dealing with the direct dealer. It is Abateke, agent. Those that are ruling now in Nigeria like agents of the owner of Nigeria. So you need to divide the money into different places. But if the whites are here and you are seeing them, you know, okay, you are the one that are ruling us. Okay, you are sucking our oil, but you are giving us at least little for us to eat. But this time around is different. Those that are handed over Nigeria into their hand, physical, will suck the one, give the master, then now collect their own share. The little one the master left to them, they are not going to give it to you. They will divide it among themselves. Then they will tell the religious leaders to give you prophecies, to start telling you that there's a place you are going that is better than here. They start telling you it is vanity upon vanity. They start telling you that it is easier for a camel to pass through the eyes of a needle than the rich man to enter into the kingdom of God. So it's better you become poor. Because if you become rich, heaven may be hard for you to enter. So that's why you are messing up this area. And that's why when you see us trying to fight to make sure we have a good life, you start attacking us. That why can't we? Are we the only people marginalized? So, yes, I greet all of you. Osterman page, a very, very painful death. Many of you may not know. Very painful death. The one that pains me so much is Madam Heather. I have been blaming myself for long. Me and Madam Heather plan to see. I don't know what just happened. I don't know what happened. I was in America. We plan to see. I don't know. I can't just explain. I can't just explain. And the day she died is a day after I was supposed to have met her. Those are people, they really, really try for us. Blessed are those that are poor, for that shall see the kingdom of God. This is what I wanted to show you. I think I posted it today. I want you to tell you the brain we have that is hindering us from getting what we are looking for. Not just Biafra to get Mazi Methuselah Kanu out. They always... Brother, just watch this. Oh, gee. Let me bring it.
Demons are leading people.
See, give it now. Give it the analogy. Give it an analogy.
Is it necessary? Is it necessary? Is everybody pregnant carry belly? There are people you lie with, you not carry belly. So pregnant is a sin. Ask God to forgive you. You are free. I did not ask you not to marry your wife. Marriage is ordained. But giving birth is not necessary. When you pregnant your wife, ask God to forgive you. Admit that fault that you have sinned against God.
Marriage is ordained by God, by the Christian God. Marriage is ordained. But you've married. But if you impregnate your wife, it's a sin. Ask God for forgiveness. But you married as an ordained by your God. Then it will now have a pregnant. It's a sin. But you that are talking, your mother was impregnated, you came out. That's why sometimes when you begin to reason like that, you get mad. You on your own. Is it not? Hey, brother. If you begin to think like that, you run mad. Let me show you what is preaching. I don't just understand. I don't know what are we together. I don't know. Are we together with these people? Marriage is ordained by Chukwu Kabiam. No, God, he didn't call Chukwu Kabiam. But to get your wife pregnant is sin. Ask God for forgiveness. In other words, the child you are going to born will be a sinner. So, okay, no wonder they say all of us are sinners. Okay, I understand where this guy is coming from. He's correct according to the religious Bible. You know, they say we are sinners. From nowhere. Me and you have no business. We say we are born into sin. Okay, is that what he meant? Okay, he's correct. He's correct according to the Christian religion. Because they say all of us are sinners. We were born into sin. But Jesus Christ died for our sin. But if we commit sin, we'll go to hellfire. But Jesus have died for our sin.
Ask God to forgive you.
Wait.
This is a sin. Ask God to forgive you. You are free.
It's again down.
Now, some of you have seen mad people in our place. You know, before neither any mark. Just meet you news of our work. Holy Ghost fire. If you know that you have all it takes. This one, I'm not a hider. I'm going to tell them some people. Amen, need you ready for the gospel. As I'm talking at you, you are looking at me. You can share my me. Amen, need you ready for the gospel. You know, in Biafra land, you contact me. And when them other people, many them contact. I need to just to go and say because news week. Just we are not going to harm them. We are just going to teach them a lesson to tell you relax, Zuika. Because if such a thing did not happen, again, we're peace of mind where we come from. Only all question where task organ it take care of. I'm saying it here, I'm not hiding it. Because we don't want our land to be so destroyed by these foolish people. Look at how he's fighting a madman on the street.
They are praying for him in the city. His precious demon.
So precious demon.
Les évangélistes, ils considèrent encore.
Ejiro, our sister. Let me start this thing from beginning. Ejiro, our sister, you are living in France, if I'm not mistaken. I got my boy on a very good day. Here, this man in French. Many of you that are also here that are living in French-speaking country. You know about your line in this thing. I'm here, these white people cool. Let me start it from beginning.
Black people. I watched one video now. I can't hold my laugh. A madman needed any marker. Onya ran for many weeks. Again, when I say fire. I know some of you are feeding our glue. I get a crusader. Gabia for you people. You are going to watch two videos now. One is when the Christians were colonizing Africa, enslaving them with holy water. Then, after decolonization, you are now going to see what they colonize on the street, shouting fire. Just watch.
Les esclaves devaient être baptisés le premier jour de leur arrivée en Haïti. Cela faisait partie du processus de dépersonnalisation. Tout était fait pour réduire l'esclave à la condition animale. Beaucoup de gens pensent qu'il faut voir dans cette affaire une lutte à mort entre le christianisme et le vaudou. Bien sûr, cette lutte a toujours été là. En Haïti, de nos jours, si vous parlez à des prêtres catholiques, et en particulier aux évangélistes, ils considèrent encore qu'ils doivent consacrer leur vie à éradiquer toute trace de ces pratiques païennes et africaines parmi la population.
He's doing new things in Bali. Oh, Ribaba Sataya Babaya. Roko Sababa. Thank you, Jesus. We worship you, God. Yes, Jesus is roaring in Bali. Right now, demons are leading people. Oh, power in the streets of Bali. He's again down. They are praying for him in the city. His precious demons. The whole city is being.
Is it necessary? Is it everybody pregnant carry belly? There are people you lie with, you not carry belly. So pregnant is a sin. Ask God to forgive you. You are free. I did not ask you not to marry your wife. Marriage is ordained. But giving birth is not necessary. When you pregnant your wife, ask God to forgive you. Admit that fault that you have sinned against God. Accept that you have sinned against God by pregnanting your wife. So when you pregnant your wife, it's a sin. Drinking medicine, sin. Selling medicine, sin. Doing jingle, sin. Leaking local talk, sin. Erazu. Long lodging, short lodging, sin. Bleeding green, sin. Amen the words. Amen the words. Amend your ways. Jeremiah 7:3. Amend your ways. Darkness is coming. Position yourself for protection. How about him? Give your life to Jesus Christ. Amend the ways. For the kingdom of God is close. Think about your life. Today, tomorrow might be late. Are you into courtesan? Practicing courtesan? Sin. Duping people. Telling lies? Sin. Women wearing trousers, tabas, bongo? Sin. Chain watch. For the ring, engagement ring? Sin. When a man holds a girl whom he has not paid, Hadari, or betrothed, that man hugging that lady or his girlfriend is the same. Don't go hug the woman that you have not paid Hadari. Give your life to Jesus. Think about your life.
Yeah, my child, this is now. Yeah, my money Bible. So you will sow your seed, pay your tithe. This is all. Here, I have an occupation. You teach and yeah, my brother. Say everybody offering. I'm gonna try bend down very soon. And my want to carry honey in my pack. Pack na ga herke nu go aba. Okay, go with. Eba kan. I get near indoors. If not, they ain't call nonsense. I get say it. Ya kwa mama go na ba so ezio magwa kwa. Agwa ya. This is a career. And we have freedom of worship akwa. This here we preach na freedom of worship. Let me go back to. He said, engagement ring, wedding ring, sin. So some of you that are watching me, those that are married, don't wear that ring again. No. As a Christian you are, it's a sin. Hugging a woman, sin. Chewing gum, sin. For those of you that always more on not the other kankeda. That's what I'm saying. Wearing trousers, sin. Hugging a woman that you are not yet married, sin. No wonder they say that to go to heaven is very hard. Because I know that each day I'll go against these sins. Looking a woman lustfully, sin. Brother, when you're here now, according to him, are you going to heaven? You see us now. I have to say it is a prophecy from me. All of you that are watching me, none of you will go to heaven based on this their law. You go nowhere. You now as a woman that are watching me, you know they wear trousers. Okay, let us assume you don't wear. You never chew gum before. Okay, I want to run away from it. You never wear engagement ring before as a married woman. Engagement ring, wedding ring. You buy an as a Christian. Leave them. These ones are not Christians. If they are not Christians, what have you done to make sure they stop spreading this false information? Then you're now coming to us that are speaking. We are working for you people. The only reason why it's no more for you people is that both you and them, we don't want many of you in our land. Also going to say you civilized Christian. You the straightforward. That all of you, we don't want such nonsense in our land. We need to destroy our place. Now, let's go to our struggle. If I'm wrong, you say, Methu, you are wrong. From the look of things now, since the emergency of the Eastern Security Network, original, that have started to converge. They are still converging from different states. Those ones you saw on social media, these are not just all of them. This is camp by camp. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not stupid. I know. I'm very, very clear. When I say I continue following this struggle, some of you may not know why. I know that all this shouting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing, it can't just be, say, Ejikwe infiltrate, Ejikwe, all of ESN have the derail. They are now working with Ebrima. It's a lie. It's impossible. So I'm banning this man about on social media for long. Ranging from 2012. I can commend those that left this country, travel back home to form that volunteer. You can't just tell me that the thing just disappeared within some few months. And I could drag. The message is Kunu and Ahobe. Okay, I'm on your Christian problem. Can you hear me? You got the friendly. You got the friendly. I mean, you got the radical. I don't need friendship. You are a Christian or that?
Yes, I'm a Christian.
Don't be friendly with me. We are here in our business. I ask a question. Yes, I ask a question. And the question I ask is, why do you think that Christian is better than Muslim?
Yes.
How? And tell me why.
Okay. We're in a struggle looking for freedom.
Yes.
And freedom is the goal of our contention now.
Yes.
Now, let's look at people that have gotten independence in Africa. Let's forget about Europe recently and check the percentage of Christianity in those nations. The latest independent nation in Africa is South Sudan.
Okay. In
South Sudan, they have 60.5% Christians.
Okay.
They have 6.2% Islam. 6.2. Very infinitesimal.
Okay.
Then folk religion, 32%. That's traditional religion. We also have Eritrea. Eritrea got their independence in 1993.
Okay.
Christianity in Eritrea is 90%. Islam, 9%. Traditional religion, 1%. Hello, sir.
I'm hearing you.
Okay, sir. Angola, another country. I'm not talking about countries that got flag independence like Nigeria in 1950. These are countries that got independence recently. Angola got their independence. Okay, before I go to Angola, let's look at Namibia. Namibia got their independence from an African nation, just like South Sudan. South Sudan got their independence from Sudan, Africa for South Africa. Now, Namibia got their independence from South Africa in 1990. The percentage of Christianity in Namibia is 87%.
Okay.
Islam is 1.6%. Folk religion about 10 or 11%.
Okay.
Then Angola got their independence in 1975. But before I go to Angola, there is a Zimbabwe that got their independence in 1980.
Let me object you.
Zimbabwe
hold on there. We are not here. This is not a Nigerian university. Hold on there. We are here for practicality. Don't come for theory.
I'm practical.
This is theory. Let us go one after the other. If you mention one, you mention one. Let us go. Since you want us to be historical in nature, let us go to South Sudan first. Let us go to South Sudan.
Yes.
Now, what led to the emergency of independence of South Sudan? And for how many years did they fight their war? And how did they regain their independence? Sometimes on our okay, because of Christians not there. Let us see the impact of Christians in South Sudan, and then let us know who gave them that independence.
The point there, we have to be very realistic.
Yes.
Now we say we don't want to be friendly.
As at all.
Let facts speak for itself.
Okay.
Understand? You have not been to South Sudan. I have not been to South Sudan.
Exactly.
But all of us are educated enough Understand? To see what is there on the internet, to make some research by ourselves. That's why we say we are educated. If you go to South Sudan, it is a fact that Christians make up 60-something% of the population.
Not the population we are talking about. We are talking about those that fought for the independence, not population.
If you have a population of Christians of 60-something%, it shows that there is a higher propensity of Christians being involved in whatever process or battle they might have undergone. It is a fact. If Austria have 80% white people or 90% white people, it means that whatever good or bad thing that is coming to Austria, there is a higher percentage of those white people because there are more in whatever equation we are going to balance. It is a fact. Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm hearing you. I don't want to interrupt you so that if you finish, I will take you on along. Yes, go on.
Okay, so they're going to give all the specifics. I'm not sure you're going to see any specifics of the particular people, but I know that for the fact, it's just like coming to Igbo land now. Let's use Igbo land now as an example. We have like 80% of Igbos as Christians. It shows that if there are good things coming to Igbo land, there are higher percentages of those people bringing the good things to the Igbo people. The same thing with embark is happening. The same thing.
Hold on there. Let me address you.
Yes.
Minus United States of America, South Sudan will not be free.
Yes.
They will not be free. I just want us to be objective. United States of America is the one that supported South Sudan in 2011 for them to regain their independence. And that is why you see us.
The United States you are talking about.
Yes.
They are still among the few nations on earth that still use Christianity Bible to take oath of allegiance of office.
No, that is for formalities. They don't practice it.
And you can call it whatever thing you like. It might be formality. But you cannot tell me that for a day, an occasion of whining somebody in.
Hold on. Let me clarify you what we are fighting. I think some of you don't even understand what we are fighting. And I played it here as I'm starting. I see somebody here writing, let's be reasonable. You want us to be fighting ourselves religiously. These are the people that don't understand what we are fighting. I have made it clear to here, and Mazi Methuselah have also said in his program, we are fighting ignorance. That's what we are fighting. And that ignorance is what we saw in Christianity in our land. Had it been those in our land who claim to be Christians are fighting to condemn and at the same time alongside with those who want us to be free or even respecting our own way of life, there will not be any problem between them. After all, many of us, me that are speaking, I can tell you that I was a Christian. So the reason you see us speaking and condemning things is because the one that is in our land is not really Christianity we are talking about. That is why if you sometimes you watch me, most of the times I use African version of religion, because in this country that I am today, they are Christian country, but they don't practice it. Their law supersede that Christian they are. Here I am, a pure, when I say 100% Christian, nothing like this one, 0.100.2% is Muslim. These are 100% pure Christian country. But they don't put so much importance in that Christendom you think they are. Their law, which is the one that is governed them, this is their own way of life, supersede Christianity. But where we come from, reverse is the case. So we are fighting idiocy and ignorance. And the reason why I made this comment for you to come in is to tell you, because this thing you are telling me, you are even not even going to the real question that I ask. I ask you, how is Christians more better than Muslims? Because I've been asking previously, what has Christianity brought in our land? None of you have confronted me to tell me. I think you are the one that even someone called it one certain time and told me that education. I will begin to tell you the type of education in our land today that we cannot even generate electricity, that is nothing to write home about. Most of our people are migrating away to go and even further their education somewhere else, knowing fully well that what they brought to us is nonsense. They brought something for us to read, not to reason. So let us stay in this, because I know many countries that are Muslim today that are so much worsened, and at the same time they fought and died for what they believe in. This one you are just mentioning South Sudan, Namibia. I said it here. If not because of United States of America, South Sudan will still be fighting till today. It's very unfortunate that African countries depend on Westerners for them to gain their independence. It would have happened to us. Chinese would have given us independence, but the Ojukwu said no, because we know that if they give us that independence, we will still be in their pocket. So the question I want to ask you, so that you stay online, because you said yes, that Christianity is better than Islam, and I tell you how. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, Mr. Mitchell.
Yes, I just want to tell you how, because all those who have been claiming we are Christian country, they are killing us, they are killing Biafrans, are Christian country, they are killing us, and we are not getting any help from anybody. And I'm asking you now, how do you think Christianity is more better than Islam?
Okay, now let me tell you one thing. Mr. Mitchell.
Yes.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, one of the major priorities of his was consultation. You cannot get independence in isolation.
I am asking you
there
how.
Must be
I don't want to tell, brother. You people gonna stay. We gonna on a line. Hem jo ajiju. Okay, come with you.
I'm giving you a preamble.
Okay, go on.
I'm giving you a preamble.
Okay.
I'm trying to say that since you are in Austria, that you have told us now, you have told all your listeners and all your viewers that Austria is 100% Christian. And their own version of Christianity is quite different from what is obtainable in Nigeria that I am here. What you should be doing, since there are good versions of Christianity, because I believe that Austria and the rest of Western Europe, they are practicing good version of Christianity.
They are not practicing it. They are not. When you talk, they are not practicing it. They are just. It is by parentheses. I don't want us to miss. They are not practicing it. They are just Christian for formalities. Their land, their law of land is what governs them. This is what they hold on to.
Because we have agnostics, we have an atheist. A European has the right to say, I know them that is right. A European can tell you, I'm not a Christian. A European can tell you, I'm an atheist. So long as the person has identified as Christian, it's not formality. Because the person has other option.
Let me tell you why it's formality. Let me tell you why it's formality. And let me tell you why, even though I will still allow you to answer that question, be honest. Be honest. Not just because of you. In general, how do you people see somebody who come out and tell you in that place you are that they are atheists? How do you see them?
That they are what?
If somebody come out in Nigeria and tell people I'm an atheist, how do the population? I don't want to talk about you, because now we are talking general. How would general see him because he says he's an atheist?
Generally,
Christians, how do Christians see him?
They are frowned upon.
Is that?
Generally, they are frowned upon.
They are what?
Because you said I should make it. They are frowned upon. Like, people don't really see them as, they see them as people that are not complete, that there is something wrong with them.
I love that. There's something is wrong with them.
That's the general statement.
I'm coming. But here, I just want to tell you that they're not practicing it. But here, it is not like that. It is a normal. I know why I'm telling you. I'm an example. When I came in here, I have a little element of that disease that I got from Africa. When I met a group here, they told me that they're atheists. They don't believe in anything. They're just nothing like God. I distanced myself from them. Initially, when I came in here, I'm just making a confession. And this is how I know it is to every Christians in Nigeria. They don't want to associate with anybody who said that they're atheists. But as time goes on, I begin to understand that even those people that call themselves atheists are the people that I have to confide in. You understand it? And these are the people that can be able to die supporting and also defending humanity. Because Christianity, in their own practice, they have a place to go. So they don't want to even make here a better place. Here can be nonsense. They don't care. They are preparing themselves to go to heaven by keeping their hands clean according to the law of religion they brought to us. That's why I told you they are not practicing it here. It is in parentheses Christian country. But the practice is not here. And that's why you cannot come here. You see people say they're organizing crusade. They are doing seminar. Like December is coming now. Nothing like crossover night. Nobody go crossover night here. They have churches here too. The same way it is in Nigeria. So I don't want to go away from my question. How is
Brother Betty?
Yes, brother.
Brother Betty? The atheists in this country, those that don't like them, is also a formality. Let me prove it to you.
No. I don't want us to debate. Just tell me why. I know, okay, you are correct. I don't want us to run away from this question. How is Christianity more better than Muslim? Please, I'm listening.
Now, when we say something is better, there must be our aim. And that aim is to produce results. And I have just proven to you now that the latest country in Africa to get independence is a Christian nation.
Right.
Regardless of those that back them.
Brother, I think I have to allow you to go. You are not answering the question. You are just giving instances.
I told you that Christianity can, why do we say better in terms of what? The better now has to do with we getting our freedom. And I can tell you authoritatively that as Christians, we can get our freedom if that is what we desire. Being Christians or being a Christian nation, we don't make fun of Biafra. That's my point. Because the latest country to get independence in Africa is a Christian nation.
You are running away from the question. Okay, let me now ask you one before you go. What is the, can you tell me the help so far we have gotten from Christian continent since you started knowing what is Biafran struggle, since you have been in this movement? Can you tell me what help we have gotten from any Christian country in the whole universe?
Okay, let me answer you. Will you allow me to give you a preamble?
Answer question. Now, it's not only you, I have a lot of people calling. You are here almost 16 minutes.
I know. Don't
go straight to the point. Forget about your preamble. Go straight to the point. Forget preamble. The people you are talking to are not small boys. All women can give you preamble. Here, intelligent men and women are listening.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said something. He said something, and I know you are an ardent follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Because whatever he say now, you contradict. I'll play you for you now. What did he say?
He said that only, I'm quoting him, only Islam is allowed to advance. In the whole world, there is no religion that once anything happens to them, people will talk about it. It's only Islam. Now, that does not mean Islam is better. It's just like in the Western world now, they would prefer, let's say that if all the Igbo people come out and say they want to be, they are gays and lesbians, I tell you, to not take up to 1 year, we will get our independence, because their agenda is to promote homosexuality. I'm telling you,
repeat,
have different agenda.
Brother, repeat what you said now. What did you say now? Repeat it.
What I said is that if Igbo nation come out and say that 80% of us, the reason why they are persecuting us in Nigeria is because we are gays and lesbians, and Nigeria does not like gays. Before you know it, all the Western nations will back us. It will not take up to 2 years. We'll get our freedom.
I have to allow you to go.
I am telling you, these people have agenda.
You have to allow you to go. You always learn how to. You said you are a graduate. I don't know the kind
I'm telling you the truth.
I don't know the kind of study you people have in there. You cannot even go to the straight question. You are just running around. I have to allow you to go, brother.
I'm telling you that Islam.
It's okay. I think maybe I should stop picking your call. Somebody will ask you a question, and I run around, they come gay. What bring gay now? I ask you, how does Christianity better than Islam? You are telling me you are running around. Why are you running around? And you said you are a graduate, working as a medical doctor. I don't know, this is the kind of education they brought you there. You don't stay on the line. I've asked you, tell me the help you have gotten. You said Nnamdi Kanu said, from there you land, you are gay. From gay, mama be gaga. There's a place I waited for you to come. And when they know how you could say this is not the best thing to talk about this. What we need to talk about is freedom. I heard about it. Oh, no, and the oka. She just wish man a war. You man all stupidity jigi with freedom. What is holding you? To Biafra. To Mazi Methuselah must come out. Those that are doing something are doing it. Those that are going to put smile on your face are on preparation. You tell me have a two book condition and be able to work this idiot on the road about amend their ways. Today is Sunday. So I should not talk about religion. Huh? Let me show you why we don't need them. Muslim is more 100% better. Even all the possible, say let us be Islamized. Join Christianity. Now me talk. There's an advantage in it. Number one, you got the radical. You always want to die for what you believe in. Brother, 7 virgins is waiting for us. Some of you don't know what is behind that. One now want to go and see 7 virgins. Are they ready me? Okay, maybe people now around you are where I walk. Don't you see? If you want to, this thing I'm telling you now, when I travel back home, that was, is it 4 years ago? Ufu aboki jimma. Chua the whole thing on my house, so no one also. That is the mindset we need. Run away from Christianity. Anybody telling you that we can never Islamize. He wants us to be fool. He wants us to be useless like them. He wants us to be crying for help. That's why they act this movie, they cry for help. Look at what they're doing even with our culture. You know, now they see their prank. You know, they see their prank. Native daughter, you claim, man. Now, I think I could walk. On your helu actually house. Nobody can one pastor. Yeah, because I can like this. But whatever Bible may with then in other words, Bible supersede our whatever we have as our guidance. We don't need these people in our land. We don't need them. Time has come and gone when we used to be afraid. Those people that used to say, they cry, we don't want to be Islamized. We don't want to Islamize. It can never happen. Hey, but they put our audio. You know, they see audio that they bring. They have said it. We belong to OIC, Organization of Islamic Movement. Nigeria, there is noise. They can't fight. Look at Gadanarians in Vatican City. I saw Biafrans go and meet him. You know, they see what he tell them. Say, he asked the guy, did you fight Biafran war? That is why you are talking like this. You didn't fight. If you fight, you can't talk this thing you are talking now. These people are slaves to the white. Christianity are like prey. You know what is prey? Like a goat to lion. If you want to feed lion, you throw goat. This is how this thing is to the world. That is why they are on lamentation game. The world come to our notice. Look at how they are killing the Christians in the Kaduna. What international community? Where are you people? Amnesty, where are you? Muslims know they do this kind of thing. I asked our brother. That's why he's running around the bush. I tell him now, get out from here. Ordinary Shia Muslim. Shia is another sect in Islam. The same way they have Pentecostal in Christianity. Shia Muslim is the one of Exazaki. When Exazaki was maltreated, anyhow, Iran, I didn't say Iran youth. It maybe on my next program about religion, I'll bring them. These people, men and women of Iran, they gathered heavy demonstration in Nigerian embassy in Iran. They were not happy. When the issue of Hezbollah, or no, not Hezbollah, Charlie Hebdo in France, you didn't see the repercussion everywhere. This thing that is going on in Palestine, and we play demonstration, even heavy demonstration at this town, because of what is going on in Palestine. If you see the demonstration going on, even in Nigeria, I ask this guy now that just trying to run away from the question I ask him, how many countries that are demonstrating as you people are suffering now as a Christian country? None. Then when you see others who say we are Biafrans, we want to go back to our root, you are still attacking us. That's why we going back to our root, going where? To go back to our ancient way where we worship idol. Such a thing cannot happen. We are Christian. Reject Christianity. Mazi Methuselah can have seen a lot. In don't tire. You know, tell on. No help. Israel. Oh God, they are saying now. Can try like this one. That is why all the challenge me Israel, ma Christianity, no one. That is why we need to go back to where we come from to defend our land. We must hold on to Biafra as a religion. Whenever he tell you Biafra is where we worship. Biafra is our religion. We do not understand that. They will be envy. They will be having me envy on that statement. I was saying, but we are Christians now. Why are you saying that Biafra is where we worship? Biafra is our religion. Why are you talking like that? What we are Christianity? Unugent. Onyabuan wended. Let me play you. Envy and jealousy. I had the soldier. I don't want to come one down on the village. How can I work us home? They don't want to know whether I'm okay. A classmate again a long time ago. I played this as I'm starting this program now. This our brother. I don't know. I'm not you know so grow. Listen.
Biafra. You think Biafra is a charade? You're quite a good you're Balaga. If you're by report.
You want?
Can you be asked before what?
The person that said about God.
Oh, please go ahead.
Listen. I played it as I'm starting.
Okay, I want to comment on what you said today.
Yes.
The person that said about God Bible, said about Christian something.
Yes, go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
From what you answered the man, I was so totally disappointed in what every program you are doing now.
Disappointed?
I'm Igbo man.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you are doing, because my Bible says, if you are not in Christ, you are in crisis. And in the mention of the name of Jesus, every meal must bow. If you are not on that track, my guy, you are in crisis. You crash. Hook on Christ. If you don't want to hook on Christ, I don't know. I'm a Nigerian. Igbo man. Because I have been following your program. Since I have been following your program, I thought you are with us in faith. But in a situation of Christ, I'm not with you.
He's not with him anymore. Hello?
Have you finished? I want to respond to you. Have you finished?
Respond to me. I'm listening. Respond to me.
Do you have the Bible there with you?
I don't have Bible. Talk. I know.
No, you don't. I want. It works best when people read it with their mouth. It works better, not me reading it. Go and get the Bible, and then you call me back. And then I want you to read something.
Also, I want director, my guy. You are in crisis. If you are not in Christ, you are in crisis. And I thought you are with us, but at this time around, my guy, I'm not with you anymore. Jealousy. And you need the hand there. And you need the hand in there. We don't need these people. I tell you.
So that the whole world will hear it. If you can get a Bible in Igbo language, I'll appreciate it.
Go on.
Go on.
I said go on.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Are you a God? Unless you're a Godian, you're a Godian religion. Bringing Godian religion into what you're fighting is moonwalk.
No, listen.
To me.
Can you listen to me, please?
I'm listening very well.
I will read this for the last time, and I'll read it very, very slowly so you'll understand it. I am reading the book of Exodus, chapter 20, beginning to read from verse 1. And Chukwu Abiyama spoke. Oh my God. Oh my goodness me. Beke Manyaro. Okay. India's side. And that is why we are perpetually poor.
Correct. I don't aware. Call. I can now begin to pick our call. Biafra is our religion, and the Biafra is what we worship. We are not kind with a why you grow more small. It's very unfortunate that I be the relate. Small. Releasing Mazi Methuselah Kanu is not our goal. Our goal is to get Biafra. If it's Mazi Methuselah is still alive, we will come out. So it will not derail our message or reduce our tempo. Today is Sunday. Now let me go to you. I can wake our people up and an hour for you. People, what are the message? Yes, can you hear me? Now, okay, Mbia was someone about baby handkerchief clean my they didn't release him. I don't know how we are going to do now. I've never eaten for 2 days. This is Meto hardcore. Go and see him and he's crying for Nyendu to show you that he is a true Biafra. Foolish people. Yes, can you hear me?
Matu?
Yes, you're welcome.
Good from here. Only him to contribute.
All right.
Problem. I am a Christian and I will die a Christian. But I want to make a point.
You're welcome. You say you're a Christian, you will die a Christian.
Yes.
You will not die as a Biafran. Why you don't want to die like a Biafran? You want to die like a Christian. How did your brother?
Meto.
Yeah, brother.
I am a Biafran. That is not
Biafra first. Is it Christian first before or Biafra first?
I am a Biafran, and I'm a Biafran by birth and intuitive, and Christian by faith.
All right, you're welcome, brother. Go ahead. You're welcome.
But I want to make something clear. I listened to the clip you played about the man delivering a madman. Meto. I was opportune to be born in Biafra land, Imo State, and I live in UK, so I have seen both worlds. The person that is mad, the person doing that deliverance, not even the madman.
Brother. But say address me well, like the Bible. Don't tell you wrong, oh my God, yeah, brother.
I'm going to go further to tell you. I was personally opportuned to meet Arinze and the priest here in UK.
You mean Cardinal Arinze?
All because of old age. He is the most useless person I have ever seen in my entire life.
Brother, how can you show a cardinal case all the useless?
Meto, let me tell you. This is a guy who denies Cardinal Arinze and the College of Bishops. They are the one denying there is no killing in Biafra land. Wow. Because any day they raise it, there will be sanity.
I know. Something is wrong.
So why would I respect him? I went to morning mass here, and after mass we started praying. They started praying for Ukraine and started praying for Israel. I kept quiet. In the course of the prayer, I was calm and calculated. And I asked the question, Madam, where are you from? I was shocked. He said he's a Nigerian. Really? He said yes. What happened this morning in Nigeria? She told me there were 2 reverend sisters that were raped, kidnapped in Nigeria. My question was, so how are you now praying for Ukraine and leave your own sisters? So what I want to say to you is, Christianity they brought to us, or we practice that place, is fake, is lies, is based on deceit.
Out of my way.
I have honest. It's based on deceit. Meto, I swear to God, when I go to church, my children are here. When the priest started preaching, I'll tell my children, this thing is talking is lies. That's not what the Bible said. It's not what we are reading. Because it's lies. So, but what I want us to say is the part I want us to go. You see, I understand you, but our people, we have to go further. There is what we are talking is what? Freedom. Freedom. Freedom comes before anything in the whole world. Nothing else comes before freedom. Nothing. It's only when you are free you will talk about Jesus or Muhammad. It's only when you are free you will go up and down. I know that's why you people keep talking Christianity. They have Christianity in the Bible. God led the children of Israelites to different wars until they conquered the people they were living with and they settled. So what is wrong in Christians going to war? I don't understand why they don't see us going to war. If truly we have God, why can't we ask our God to help us to go to war? Christians are now also.
And they want to go, but they want to go to heaven. You cannot go to heaven without, being a dead person.
including our Pope, who is on wheelchair. Nobody wants to die. So how are they going to go to heaven? Don't you see that is hypocrisy?
But brother, I want to ask you a question. I want to come back to you. I'm sorry that don't mind my word. I'm seeing an act of, would I say you've never tell yourself the truth completely. You may mean good for your own self and your family. You told me now you are inside a church and a preacher is preaching and you're telling your children that what he's preaching is a lie, and you're still carrying your children to that same place again. You mean you cannot? I'm coming. You mean you cannot carry that your children and be preaching them at home, giving them that good message they need to understand? You mean you cannot come on your children and preach for them so that they will follow the right footstep? Because the day you will not be around, they may be going to that same place you used to carry them to go every time.
I want to say something to you. Christianity. We are talking about Christ and all those stuff. Love is somebody you love. Reconciliation, somebody who wants, not loving a fool animal. Love is give and take. Christianity is somebody who can sacrifice for you, who can be there for you, like Nnamdi Kanu is sacrificing his life for us. That is Christianity, I know. But all this they exchange money and all is not Christianity. That's why I still go. I am going, when I'm talking about Christ, when I'm talking about God, Neto, there is something I want you to understand. It is not everybody. When you take out something, for instance, some of us are born in Christianity. If you take it out, it's only those that are mentally tough and reasonable. You can't live emptiness. Do you know that? You can't live emptiness. Christianity gives people hope, even though sometimes all hopelessness. Wait, I'm coming. You
are correct in this one, but let us call it by put it an adjective at the back. False hope is a false hope.
Let me. It could be false, it could be real, but I am saying it gives hope. It could be false or real. If you take out hope, nothing goes in vacuum. This earth, I know no vacuum in this earth. You know what I'm saying.
Okay, now,
both science or other.
You are correct, but now let me not tell you why that hope that is given is why we are suffering. Let me tell you. Let me give an example. If somebody wake up in the morning and you see there's no hope of survival, and people are telling you that, because some people that are running to church today in Nigeria shouting for miracle from left and right. The reason why they keep on going to those churches because the pastors are giving them hope that is going to be okay tomorrow, that they need a good leader. They know that these people are not ready to change because that same good leader is coming from the same society that is corrupt. So when those hope are not there, people can run mad and begin to channel their energy on those that are frustrating them instead of telling them, calm down, okay, once there's life, there's hope. This world is vanity upon vanity. There's a better place for you, prepared. And me and you are now the one that are feeling the pain of this suffering. Because whether we like it or not, when our society is bad, me and you will be affected. And you can see that it is a greater number of our people that are affected in this religious madness. We just started this crusade now, and it's yielding fruit, but it's just small. Because if you want to know that whether what I'm telling you is true or not, let Kobe now on his live broadcast. You will see a lot of people that are watching and clicking amen. I receive amen. I hear my brother is suffering. Even some of them at home are even praying for their brother abroad, for him to succeed in abroad he traveled to. So in other words, God of Nigeria is taking care of God in other countries that are developed, that their things are working. Just for me, like me, for example, I have converted every of my family. It remains one person. The person that is remaining is mother. You know, mothers are very hard to convince. So yes. And everything I say is because of the prayer that is praying for me. That's why I'm succeeding here. And I told her, what of if I'm a criminal, I'm a drug dealer? Does it mean it's be a prayer that is making me to be excelling in my drug business? He said, no, I know you cannot do on drug business. I know that people that is in their bone marrow, but you cannot stop us from speaking because a lot of people are also changing their ways. If you look at internet today, you can see that people are beginning to speak up. Before, brother, it wasn't like this. We were afraid to ask questions. We are afraid to speak.
I support this preaching. Let me tell you something. Before I go to that, I support the preaching, but I want to tell you something. Our people believe lies. It's not hope. Somebody said God gives everybody opportunity, position. I ask, who gave Tinubu presidency?
Exactly.
So, if Christians come up and say it's God, then you know that man, Metu, I'm sorry to say this. I was listening to your conversation with a doctor or graduate. They don't make points. You be thinking, Ejepalam school in Nigeria. Ejepalam school. My question no, does it not? I respect all these media warriors. You people see a lot. I can't stand somebody like that. Do you get what I'm saying? What I want to say to you is, we see black and we say it's white. Let me tell you, I told you I'm a Christian. I don't have apologies for it. But what happened is we are fed with lies. Okay, Metu, let me take Christian way. Just forgive me 1 minute. If you are praying to God, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, you cannot offer the same Chineke.
And because when there's life, there's hope.
No.
Brother, is in the Bible. Brother, you cannot just you continue asking.
Let me tell you something. Let me now say something. This is my own personal confession.
Okay.
I've been looking at Nigeria and how they go. I used to be a fan of Mbaka. I listened to Mbaka. I sang his songs and all those things. I get that joy of living. Mbaka came up with Buhari and the presidency in Nigeria. Every Nigeria saw it. And we saw how it ended. Ebukobi came up. I wanted to like Ebukobi, but that day he talked about hope, which everybody has seen. Yasokola hope, Yasokola that man. Do my family now. I will kill him. I don't even do him again. So what I want to say to you is, when we are talking about Christians, you'll be thinking, what is wrong with our Christians? There are things you will see. These are pure facts. And then, my brother, let me conclude for other people to come.
Exactly.
Our freedom is sacrosanct. When we have freedom, nothing concerns freedom with religion, nothing concerns freedom with belief, nothing concerns freedom with where we come from. It is Biafra or Biafra, nothing else.
I like that. It's okay, brother. Thank you, brother.
Thank you,
brother, for putting your voice. All this kind of conversation, I'm gonna reason it together. Lapses. Brother, our brother no his own lapses. Brother, why you know that the preacher is not preaching good to your children? Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Yes, can you hear me?
Hello, Mazi.
Yes, you're welcome.
Okay, so please, the first thing I want to say is for what you said, those in Biafra land you want to adopt, should reach up to you.
Okay.
That is number one. Secondly, why I said I want to reach out to you, because you see what these people did to me inside the bus coming to Lagos. When somebody came to the bus to say he want to pray, we entered the night bus. The bus is not in a good condition. And the person came to the bus to come and pray. And I told the woman, you want to cover me with the blood, then you go back to your house to start sleeping. Then I'll be on the road facing Falani Hess. People I was interrupting the woman not to pray. That prayer does not have any meaning. People in the bus were against me. You understand?
Yeah, they have to be against you because they pray for Johnny Macy. They pray for Johnny Macy.
And Johnny Macy and this.
They will see as an agent of accident. I understand.
Yes, but when we get to Benin, they said there was no road. The federal road is not good, so we are going to pass inside bush. So we now pass inside bush, and our vehicle now broke down inside the bush. Everybody now face reality. So that's everybody.
They have to
You know
come
what
to,
they
they have
say?
to come
You know
to the
what they say?
platform now. They have to come to the platform. They are facing reality.
You know what
Okay,
they
go
say?
on, go on.
You know what they say? Some people said, where is that man that was disturbing that woman that was praying that time? And I said, it's me. They said, okay, what you are saying is true too, but you know, we cannot support you that easily because this thing have damaged our brain. I said, now, if they come here now to start killing everybody, where is the blood they cover? You will see Virgin Maria will have dropped it through the window. Jesus will float back here and blood. Everybody will decide. Man,
Okay.
these people have rendered our people useless. It is right now we start holding them. If you see them preaching, you stop them. They should not start telling our old people in the village, young people, there's a place better than this place they are going to go. So the will not do anything. He will be weak. He will prefer to be poor and allow Turumbu to be dealing with everybody. So that on the last day, he will not go there. And I ask them, so go on Igbo. Kuna fre ne fre lu bam 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 gonna brigade I join there somewhere brigade I don't know again on order I say you know this thing these people have made us to be more useless than useless this religion in our land it has made us to be more useless even this man that spoke last time when you mentioned Cardinal Eze, the day I know that man is a very very useless man was the day our people went to meet him in Rome. In Rome, they were asking him questions in Vatican City. I watched that video live. I shared it. So look at what an elderly man at his age is telling young people. I was ashamed of that criminal. These people use religion to make us to be more useless, to be weak, and they are treating us this way. If you come to Biafra and come and see suffer, come and see how people, our age mothers are suffering. And after suffering, they will tell them if you don't, he got to Munne, he got to Virgin Maria Patala Portugal, he got to Onenka. If you don't contribute that money, the day you will die, Father will not come. After Father have rendered you useless for almost 70 years. This thing is making me honest, is making me angry.
Bro.
We need to stop this.
It's okay, bro. Don't worry.
They are damaging our land.
Tomorrow I will speak with you. Tomorrow, since you have indicated yourself. Thank you, brother. Maketo Belkutere obodo Fatima osi ha wekpere osi ha mewo pipia osi ha kpewekpere maka njọ nke ụwa aha ya bụ Lucy aha ya bụ Jacinta aha ya bụ Francisca n'obodo Fatima Belkutere Maketo Lucy, Jacinta and Francisca. That's not when my boy Blanco. This is go on quick. This is great. This is a totally just on there, baby. You're not everywhere. Sister Obi, good afternoon. Say yes. How about him who's hell? That's why I'm using my experience to teach many of you. In who chapel team nanya 15 decades. In Ammake 1 year. 15 decades. And Mezukonik. And Mezik Hamonar. Achamaku, Abalamio. Achamaku, Abiana. Okay, I'm with Jesus or Brana Bashiani. When I wanted to come this Europe, that's why I met Brem Kunu. But in my end, we are Uno and Amianya. Brother, psychological effect, Gajan people on. Picture effect. I don't know what I give my brother, make God make me come here. And they can have that altar. Offering boss. Ngame where my contact now who do there. Be there for visa. And don't take the picture. Yadi could leganya. He may make it Ilanya, Wefanya, Yadi Leganya. Now you they look at him. You make you a branya, Ilanya, Okale. The picture code, the picture of Jesus Christ, now Mary. Say yes, they are with me. I don't blame you. It is how they blame you. I don't want to take you serious now. No, why they are the first. Yes, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes,
good evening, Mazi.
Yes, you're welcome.
Mazi, yeah. Anyway, him to you the change. Although before I was born and brought up in a Catholic school.
Okay.
And everybody thought that I will be a Reverend Father. Even my parents, the day I decided that I will not be a Reverend Father, people were like, why?
Disappointed.
Like I see Yeah, I see a lot of things.
Okay.
And I have been asking this question. And I will ask the question again.
Mm-hmm.
Is it God that created heaven and earth or Moses?
It's your answer?
Because according to the Bible,
Okay.
I want to express, according to the Bible, they said God created everything. God created Adam, Eve. According to them, they say Adam and Eve is the first man and the first woman on earth. Coming down now, are you hearing me?
Go ahead, start ahead.
Okay.
I didn't
Yeah,
say
coming down from the days of Adam to the days of Abraham is thousands of years, not it may be up to 2,000 years or 5,000 years. And from the days of Abraham to the days of Moses is another 2,000 or 5,000 years. And mind you, then there was no writing. There was no writing at all. So, and they told us that Moses wrote the book of Genesis. No, the book of Genesis. So my question now is that who taught Moses the creation? Was Moses there? Is there any writing? Is there any write-up of before Moses? Is there any place that Moses learned all those things that he wrote? Because I'm a little bit confused on that write-up.
I got on your wala did you got confused? I want to know the confused. Everybody's going, oh, hand you want to man, I have an issue going now. Even education didn't tackle itself. On I did I do a Bible mock. My Bible mock just something Jano Mabayok. On I did I got to issue. I understand the equation, brother.
Seriously.
I was not there. Okay, let me ask you now. When we were growing up, did you hear the story of tortoise?
Yeah, I have.
And I'm Ben Abba machine. You know idea?
I'm not Ramian.
Hide the Amuki, my Bobot Mondoso. You want idea?
I would have idea.
In Holland Benaco, who be honey now.
I forgot no one.
Okay, maybe such a thing. Gagente. Oh, I how reality? Oh, just say corona. Oh, I call a croc. He is strong. I come back. Our forefathers corona. No matter how slow you are, no matter how little you are, you can do something mighty. How I coco? It is not rare. Oh, we Jimmy very smart. But Christianity will like however they are into reality, and that's why they cannot defend it because it doesn't exist. Even when I just got to go niche, Mopota. Oh, quotation like I do now. Who was the Gonya not there and God awarded this Gonya not there self. And now our eyes has now opened. I saw in the olden days God speak to the red, but this time around is through prophet. Because I am a peddler now. Has that time all time like my hand, Abia. Hey, Methuselah. One matter Iman. Has all at that time. Direct from heaven.
Always.
Oh, how Chako we want to know the reality, brother. You're welcome, but thank you for your question. Agamazali, I'm not. Agamazali.
Okay.
Agamazali. Our brother that is calling from direct number from UK. Can you call now? Let me pick your call because you are interrupting those that are calling on WhatsApp. That our brother are calling from UK. Call now. Let me pick your call. Because when others are speaking, your call are intercepted. I'm waiting for your call. Our brother from UK. Call Obega Kojo. Our leader didn't come out now, but he must come out. I test our mentality now. But the only thing I'm trying to Bruno Bio things change here. I don't know that here no distant time. I won't hear on social media. Yes, he said it. He know a very proper plan, and it doesn't take time. It doesn't even take more than 2 weeks. It cannot be more than 2 weeks. Our brother from UK, if he cannot call now, I have to go on. So we are doing what we know how to do best. I'm doing my own part. It doesn't mean that we are not affected by. Okay, let me go to you. Yes, make it very quick. You are calling direct. Normally, a lot of people are calling before you. Make it quick.
Okay,
Yes.
Mazi Methuselah.
Yes, you're welcome.
I'm in one for your catch.
Okay.
I'll make a leg in on money making and a bastard religion. In my department again, the department all made it careful. So I didn't nation there.
I may lose. I may win, you know. I may win the which is normal.
In my own, one of the philosophers said, religion is the opium of the masses. So more and more immediately Nnamdi Kanu. Religion. Only na Christianity
at all.
More hardcore deeper life before. Even who youth fellowship leader, and my guy, your boy, Aga DSC Green and deeper life camp. About expressway. I went there for them. Man, I'm going to look at the 2015, but I'm in State University. Mazi Methuselah. Oh, you want me again? Someone, but now they can't say, "Oh, you will again went off office. Oh, you will a principal office. Again when again how we Christian.
Okay.
I mean, work with that thing.
Okay.
Work with that thing that time. I wouldn't support that thing, but I am the thing radical to do would be maybe like here that time.
I don't know.
So the truth about it is, no one again na hem of office in the IPOB show. How would it be Biafrans? How would any religion? How would not one and decade? So, oh, yeah, you to be here. Can you go there? My buy you.
He said,
my wow, Biafra. And Biafra is my religion.
For sure. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
I can't the Mazi and the Kanu me pray. I can't the media warriors and this do behind our honor. And me will let Mazi chick and there's a Akelu and do too, and then I can't call the US needed. Can you go there? My buy you. I have to go there.
He said, brother. He said,
but I want to go there. Man, make a program.
Correct.
I stand by.
He said, brother. Our people are waking up. Our people can Abuja gate by China, they know what you go have one idiot they say, can't wear no long daughter, happy to hear down. They don't know that we have been radicalized. I got Abuja by chair, but they know what you go have. I know what it is say. Guess a can't wear no long daughter. I heard about it. Happy wire, so Sean. Our preaching is going viral. People are accepting, oh, why? I ain't got ditch. I ain't got the difference. I got really different. Mazi Methuselah is going to come out. No two ways about it. You got no this night. Yes, can you hear me?
Good evening, Mazi Methuselah.
Yes, you are welcome.
Yes, so I'm calling from the UK. Well, I just want to come from a different angle.
Okay.
And what you said so far, it's just on the side of what is playing out now. I mean, on the side of us volunteers, Eastern Security Network.
Okay.
I just want to use this platform, to make this thing to play with our leaders, the DOS, concerning the financial aspect of supporting the ESN.
Yes.
So apart from the normal 3-month or monthly support, financial support, if there is any way, I just want to I want to use your platform. That's why I'm just I just called. If there's any way our leadership can create an account, for people that want to donate for ESN, not necessarily when they want to do fundraising for ESN. You understand me? So I want, if there's any way our leadership can create an account or give us an account where people can be putting in money any day, any time. Not just necessarily only when we are doing fundraising. That would be, we will appreciate it, because these guys, now that they're about to enter the real deal, now they need to, they don't need to lack anything finances. I'm talking about people who are in diaspora, especially we that are in diaspora. There's no other thing we are working for. We go out every day to work. And then, at the end of the day, with what is going on in Nigeria now, we don't need, this is no longer, they've seen all that, they're just, playing with our lives. They want us to perish. So there's no way, since these guys have volunteered their life, everything to fight for our land. We need to give them maximum support. That's the area I want to come, the angle I'm coming from this night. I don't have much to say because you do have Christianity. It's a long time I've, forgotten about Christianity because everything about Bible and Jesus it's all about scam. It's all scam. So all these people defending that they are Christians, like the man that called and said, now he's wise. He's a wise man, claiming to be wise, but he's taking his children to the church. The church that you are telling your children that everything they are preaching here is all falsehood. Now, what are you still doing there? Don't you see that something is wrong with our people's brain? And you still maintain going to the same place that is damaging your brain and your children. That means that these are our people and something is terribly wrong with our brain. Why not that man pull his children out from that church and go and begin to teach his children in his home and teach them what is right instead of feeding them with the junks? So that's the only thing I want to see on that area.
Thank you,
on
brother.
this side of support, that's the only thing I'm calling from.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I love your contribution. I did the same thing. One young man baptism. She the works now. Now me baptize them. Yeah. No English name. I can make you correct. I can make you. Oh, grandma, account. I made you correct teacher the mistake I've done. I'm gonna boy, got the quack name. We have come many Borono boy Hanish. Nia. Just no cook 1 million on I'm pay account, brother, on one. My Hanishi, where I can no Kwasianishi, go for boy. Nothing have changed. So this thing that our brother said, I will take it up. But just that our men, issue an example. In my honor, they play the show. Because I'm an example. Some of you I told you. Because Nnamdi and the group have really destabilized a lot. Autopilot is just is noise making people. How converge. This thing our brother say very important. It can be PayPal. It doesn't necessarily mean that now on have but we actually coordinator near account, Other online. So that on your actually work there. You need to hear you. Unless we are not serious. I love this contribution our brother brought this night. I'm going to send it to those responsible. You create a T online. On your own can let social media. We are going to take camp by camp. We are going to put a 13-day sit at home. Anybody that come out now, no more election in Biafra. In fact, we are legitimized everywhere. No Nigerian plate number. Okwon. Do things. People gonna hear. Did you have bachelor man or nobody see him again? No, you don't run now. Oh, you just say, since I'm not doing the program, Nigerian government are doing it for me. They are advertising me in their television. I know here. Some of you that are crying that the Mazi Methuselah they didn't release him this 15th. Or this 15th. Some of you might not know what have even happened. Ndia prepare chala no how. No, because of sit at home. Ikagola sit at home now. Sit at home no Ikagola and me kundi nyeri Ikagola the sit at home himself. If you know to only sit at home, people are better in the comment section. Okay, can't you see that this is not working? Had it been Mazi Methuselah released on 15th, that's all because of this sit at home. Because of the sit at home. Now because of the thing now, the storm. I tell you now, say someone when I say sit at home, the wall. Can you see it now? Nigeria pressure. Hey, release the man. I'll put on a quick call everybody. When I allow blame was like DOS. In the political solution. Can you see it? What we have been saying? All I and I blame game. So Mazi Methuselah got up but many of you didn't spend it. And I love how they are keeping every information. I know that Mazi Methuselah is not going to come out on this 15th. I call our brother. I don't know what I should call you now. I call our brother who is from Ipob, a lawyer, a legal practitioner in this town. See, because I want to what our people what is to happen. I love the brother. He don't want to make you people to lose hope. I'm saying, in Agbapan has he lose the hope. It must happen. So let us come out to analyze. Yes or no, allow them. He's still going to come with me. Maybe in my next program, I'll bring him. We know what is going on. That is why Joe 4 decided to keep everybody in blackout. Can't you see all those who are like, no more information is coming? I'm affect. So for some of you, it affected you. You don't. Some of you now scratch seek information. Now what is going on? Because information they bring her out as a gas to onyendu. Hey, you have turn around. The American caricature. You are now, brother. You can't watch any broadcast. No more exposition. Exposition now. Because the more the thing is taking longer, the patience there are people who are so they can a comment section now they say we are going to do something. Sit at home, have your soul, but it's not working. It's not working. Let me go to this our brother. I think you have been calling me. Let me go to new colors. Let me go to new colors. This is our contribution of our brother. Very, very important. I will see to that. That's why we are media. We are media team. Let me go to you. I think this is Adibo. Let me pick from a woman. Let me pick from a woman. Why? I am around him with on phone. Can you hear me, our sister?
Good evening.
Yes, you're welcome.
I want to contribute something.
You want to know our sister?
Nah,
You want to know what Takere? Can
ana mencheta ku ima mapụ mbọtụ ka na agakwa ihe mena ya mara that man called the guy called that doctor man that you asked what have he been is it that you like ask him between Christian and Muslim,
yes,
which one is so he now started talking. I want to tell him that when you ask me, now said that you're not talking about Sudan, that they got their freedom because the Christian population was more than that is more than the Muslim. So let me tell him that getting a freedom doesn't have anything to do with either Muslim with more high population or Christian. It depends the mindset of the president that on seat and the politician representing those people. That is how. Let me example now. Like if Buhari have a sense of humans, you understand? He can even say, "I'll give you people freedom." Understand? So getting freedom doesn't have anything to do with either Christian or population in that country or Muslim, and it doesn't have anything to do like that. For me, he is left president on seat that time that those people are looking for. You understand? Or the politicians, representatives, like our politicians, our Igbo politicians now, if they really support us, we can get it. So, but they're benefiting from the whole thing. So, for me, I don't see how that man will come and be saying that Sudan got their independence because the Christians are more higher than the populated than the Muslim. You understand? What I want.
Thank you, sister. Thank you, our sister. I think our sister loves to pick from our women, and that reminds me. We are also going to be. We are on 25th of this month. We are going to do our giveaway. We're going to do our giveaway. I think I'm going to finalize my decision with our brother Fearless. Ndị anaghị akpọ na phone. I want to get here anya ho. I want to get anya aka. I will show kind review about what happened to our leader. They didn't release it. They didn't release him the time we wanted. But I'm going to on all. I'm going to program from Debbie. I am bomb now. Uno went it. So we are going to do giveaway on 25th to our people. As it stands now, I got about 1.5 million. Abolam uno ga hwan out share make the thing on ground. And I hide. Our people will assemble them. At least I got go around your fund. They buy it, then they suffer. Christmas alone, on all the Bible. Christianity need to vacate our land. Wicked species. Christmas alone, I'm going to say, here they know they practice Christianity here. They practice humanity. Nothing like Christianity here. Or just for preamble. Or in parentheses. Christmas now, price of things are dollar completely. The price of commodities is down. But go to home now. Now Christmas. Oh, no, say na Christmas. Things don't rise. Then what is the need of this Christmas? Soon let's celebrate the birth of this idiot. Is enough. Do you know when we started celebrating this Christmas? Every 25th. Merry Christmas. Nobody should wish me Merry Christmas. So, make I tell them. I will get around on 25th to give them. I wish you Merry Christmas. No be me or you. I'm not a Christian. I don't wish me. Is the thing that remind me of the stupidity and the downfall in my life. I need him here. So on 25th, I got marry our people. Is unfortunate. I know some of you will say, Meto, if you don't believe in Christmas, why are you doing your giveaway on 25th? Yes, it's a day I map out that our people are expecting somebody to put a smile on their face. They have been used to it. We are not going to run away from them. We are going to continue pampering them until they get it right. So, especially our women, we are going to remember our women, our mothers. Right, our mothers. We are going to remember them on 25th. Our brother Fearless, you still have a very big job to do for this, and I believe you can do it very well. At least I've seen a lot of elderly people with you in your program. Let me go to you. A lot of people are calling. Yes, can you hear me? Yes, you're welcome.
You know, based on your talk this night, pertaining the strangers for our land, we inside our land, we say them be these religious people, Christian them, because now them be the people who they suffer for our land. That's why we they talk about them, because all here they make it the place where your problem they now go to point out. You understand? So these people, I understand. Say the reason why we they suffer this pain for their hand. And our people, they know even to the reason, to wake up. It happens, say, they carry this particular wire, go connect them for the hand or for the head of the air. The mature people where they inside this Christian from our land. You know, say, for society, for most of the times, for the youth to know what they don't know, those are saying our children they be. Now, through their parents, through the elders from the society, from their place, now they go take know they know. You understand? Maybe everything. Or let's say now for society, maybe say they will organize like Europe like this now. Maybe say for school, they will give them that basic knowledge of how society or government and everything. But for our own place, the society not they clear like that. You understand? Now, this knowledge, where these students supposed to get through school, they don't get that for school. And now, for us now, the elders, the papa and mama, the way we say the day for us, supposed to give the best thing for me, the best thing where parents will give to their children. Now, this basic knowledge, the foundation of their life, as in, of their future, because this knowledge now ain't go guide those your children, even if maybe something happened to you tomorrow, and that your children don't see you again. Now that early knowledge of protection, of bravery, of knowing themselves, knowing their roots and their foundation, now it will catch that children, you understand me? For future. But this thing now not there for our place, based on say the old people inside this religion, this Christianity, for our place, now they be the worst people where they deny our own problem in the presence of the people we're supposed to come help. Or the people where we see, at least they need evidence from the hand of, like this Cardinal Arinze. A man, I believe that man don't they reach like 80 years or so.
You know, he's the next pope. He's going to be the next pope.
Imagine.
At the age of
100. So, my brothers, imagine, Pope will be say, in terms of Catholic or Catholic faith,
Now Pope now be their God for this earth, where they see. Because I be the final bus stop. You understand me? And now, somebody where they hide this campus, or person where they for this campus, get this kind of mind, they live this kind of life. So, as in the top men for this Christendom, for this particular religion now, the elders will be saying that they go still get mass for that their kingdom. So for this earth, you therefore under their control they suffer this country way they suffer. So that heaven way they talk about, if you call this they will be saying that they go still on top, wait till you go see. You understand? When they talk about every time they go say God of Abraham, God of Abraham. I can't they ask question. My question be say Nah, from Abraham, now in the story of Abraham start. Have you Abraham no gay papa, I no gay mama?
God's what? Out of my way.
So I think Abraham gay papa and mama now, Chebi, because for that Bible, I hear say I read that say give the Bible tell Abraham, when they say the God tell Abraham, say make him go back to in ancestor, to the lineage of his ancestor, go find wife. This is wife Sarah been the story get we had that story there for Bible there. Now from in tribe, now they tell us make go marry. And now from that in tribe again, now they still tell us make him come out for that place, go for the land where they say he go stay because. So now the papa and mama and the people who give birth to papa and mama of this Abraham, which God do they worship?
Brother, question is Joanna. At the thing another, you know, they my head though. I not gonna lie you because you know something. I say Joe, quasi Joe, quasi Joe, Mayam, morning according to one Nigel more this is here when I'm going to forget my figure. The only thing on me now. We must continue
now. Our people, you understand me? This was say, because of this, you get one video where they trend for some time ago now. We be saying that Igbo man, this man. You know waiting these reverend fathers, the most dangerous people Christian side where they fight for this land, for Igbo land. You see Catholic Church. You see those people? Those men, they can't wicked where they take for their mind. You know go believe it. Now as we talk about them, we return back to our root. That attire, that is Siago, that our traditional attire, You get one man where we are recently, red color. That man a priest if he dress well. Now every father, so he can dress on that particular with Isiago. Where Isiago they ask, say, waiting our ancestors them produce for this life. Say no kit they do. They go do a kit, they go farm yam and they get too much goat farm and all these things. Say now him be the achievement or the height of our forefathers' knowledge. And say the time where our forefathers they do this thing, say plane don't they fly for Ipob people place. Say people don't they go university for Oxford. Why
okay.
Our ancestors
brother. Leave them. I understand where you go. Where they are just trying to confuse our people. Our people have already waking up. Nothing they will say again.
They don't insult us too much. Like, you don't understand. They don't destroy our identity too much. Everything will take the lead. So based on that way they don't do. This time around, for them to continue to see the doer, we not too like her. We not accept her. You understand me? We not too like her because the one where they do us, you still they pay us for mind with the manager. You understand? So for them to add more they go. You know good. I just like more drop that.
It's okay, bro. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I understand where you're coming from. Before I pick the next caller, let me allow
the Enlightenment movement are today a position of advance to where they are today, a position of
Europe
advanced to where they are today, a position of preeminence in world affairs, because they challenge the doctrine and unscientific orthodoxy of the Church of Rome. They challenge the Pope. Do you know about the Enlightenment movement?
I am an Enlightenment movement.
Founded by the Medici family of Florence in the medieval times. Are you aware of the Enlightenment movement across the whole of Europe? When European crown heads sat together and said, from today, no more superstition. We submit everything to the altar of reason. Anything that doesn't make any sense, we will not accept it. You see an idiot that left Islam because he knew that Christianity is where to milk poor people dry without them asking questions because their reward is in heaven. You see the trick? Your reward is not good roads here, not good schools. No, it's in heaven. They themselves they have private jets. on earth. And you go to the next week, you give a, hi, he's a man of miracle, because you're very poor. Poverty stricken. Black people. Do you know they no longer go to church in Europe? Because they're all affluent, they're very rich. In America, the same.
They don't go to church.
As I said earlier, it's only blacks that go to church and shouting, screaming up and down, because they're the poor people. If you go to, they're the ones doing the cleaning. They are the lowest of the low. That's why they keep shouting.
Let me call my cousin, who a pastor. I preach Ikabram never can come over there in a program. I got some my senior brother from this night or the Guadama. Come over in a phone. You know they hear. But our people now, get your benefit. Come over on a phone. You could tell me know they hear. Yes. Hello? Oh, my cousin. So we are trying to ask because our people are asking us what is the I used to anchor program. Are you aware?
Yeah, I'm aware,
yeah. So our people are asking questions of the benefit of Christianity in our land. I remember that I have a cousin that is a pastor, not just a new age pastor. You have been in pastorship for, if I'm not mistaken, more than 10 years. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
So, at least, as a man of God who are sowing seed in the vineyard of God, at least, I said, let me hear from you. People are listening to you. This channel is more than 2,000 people are listening to you because I connected it to different platforms. And it's not something hidden. We want to know, can you tell us, can you convert me as your cousin? Why I should join you back in Christendom? What do you think Christianity have done in our land?
Okay, let me start by saying this. Everything has its own benefits and the mindset on how you understand things. We don't conclude on the general form of what people are saying. But it depends on the encounter you have had.
Okay.
Encounter you have with something makes it to be strong and convince you that, no, this is real. I always tell people, I don't preach about church,
okay,
but I preach about God. Because preaching about church, you will make a very big mistake.
Okay.
And that is the problem, and I will be honest with you, that is the problem we are passing through today. That makes things to look as if, no, this person is running this person is running this. Okay, let me bring it down like this. I am not against anybody. Whatever you are worshiping is left for you because of the mindset you have. But if we can be able to understand, let me deviate a little bit. Coming to Muslims now.
Yes.
When you in a street, or let me say in a community now, you can only see one Muslim mosque.
Okay.
All of them goes there, they worship.
Correct.
That is their mindset. Correct. But Christianity have made it now. Like I said earlier, I am not against anybody's faith, but you will discover that this person is having this person, this is a church, this is a church. Many are no more preaching about God.
Okay.
Many are preaching about themselves. Many are advertising themselves. So at the end of the day, it now makes things to look as if it's difficult, but it's not difficult. Let us try as much that we can. Follow our belief. Let us not preach about church or how will I put it again? Doctrine. Okay, let me bring it like this. Doctrine.
Yeah, doctrine have made us to deviate in many things. But it's supposed not to be like that.
Let me object to you a little bit. There's something you said now, and I would have loved you to a little bit expatiate. You said that if you come in a community, you have a mosque, and in that mosque is where all of them are worshiping. But in terms of Christianity, they have many churches, different denominations.
We have many churches.
But why is it like that?
That's what I'm saying. Mindset now comes in. Mindset comes in. People are no more following the belief we have before. So, if you look at Catholic was the first church that was brought to us.
Yes.
And that Catholic church was the first church that was brought to us. Look at how things have been done now. Okay, if we should follow the doctrine now, you can't see anybody wear. I'm not against what people are wearing, but you can't see somebody going to church in a Catholic wearing trousers.
Okay.
Even up to today. But there are things that are happening. You keep on, and that's why people are now saying no, church is now a business. But church is not a business.
But why is it not a business?
Being a pastor, let me say something. Being a pastor, from where I was brought up and how I was trained, being a pastor is to help humanity, not to enrich yourself. It's all about helping humanity, not enriching yourself. That's why Catholic priests don't have a base, they don't have a home, they don't have investments.
But now, before I allow you to go, because you are making sense, and let me make it clear for those that are watching, he's not in Nigeria. So that's why he's speaking, that's why he's making sense. So he's not a pastor in Nigeria, he's a pastor in Western world. And that is why he's not speaking like those that are coming from Nigeria, because the society where you live also influences your lifestyle and their way of, doing things. Let me help you a little bit from what I understood from your point. That is to say that Muslims are intact, because if they have a one particular place where all of them go, in other words, they are very much intact, more than the Christianity that there's different factions, which is a business venture. Am I correct?
Remember what I said. All these things is now a mindset of people going to opening this church. I always say, I don't preach about church. I preach about God. If that is the legacy that was brought to us, even if I should take you to the Bible, he said, live a life which I have lived. This is a footstep that Christ left for us. That's why in the book of Acts of Apostles, they were called Christ-like, that they behave like Christ. But presently now, you discover that there are different churches with different doctrine, with different belief. If this person should do this in his own church now, the other person in another church will counter it and say, no, this is not how it should be. But it's not the right way. Are we talking about God or are we talking about doctrine? Doctrine is not what we are. Doctrine is not what we are meant to follow. This church now has its own doctrine, the way of life. Okay, are we following the doctrine of the church or are we following the way God have put things to be? We should follow the way God have put things to be, not the way everybody has his own doctrine.
And now, let me ask you, we know I am not a Christian. All of us who are raised in a Christian family, including you and me. For those that are listening, this is my brother, the same blood that we are the same blood that flow in me, the same blood that flow in him. And for you to speak very eloquently, I got my brother Christmas, and I will make you from that place. But I ever in use or not, but you cannot go there. I just come up go to Kuna Abali Kun, but use on that side, brother. You're my brother. I no go lie you. One day we can who you are. I'm the shitty abapata. But who never go there at least. Okay, Pruno going. And when who's on that side? Let me not waste a lot of time. Now, do you know how we become Christians? I don't know whether they preach to you or maybe have you, aside from what you are seeing in the Bible, Have you ever gathered in the midst of your fellow congregation and then you begin to discuss how we become Christians? Have you ever, let me go straight to the point. Do you know that we were killed to become Christians? Have they told you?
Killed?
Yes, we were persecuted, we are murdered to become Christians. Are you aware?
When it comes to Christianity, Christianity must cost you something.
No,
Even being a Muslim must cost you something.
I agree, you are correct, because none of this religion is from our place. We were forced to become Muslim. We also forced to become Christians. The question I'm asking you, are you aware that we were forced to become Christians? Have you heard it before?
I've not made such inquiry, and I will be honest with you. But the only thing is that I've read the Bible and I follow the Bible, and which the Bible I 100% believe is directing me to God, not to a doctrine.
Yeah, but who wrote the Bible that is directing you to God? Who wrote it? Is it not a human being that wrote the Bible?
Bible was translated to English from Hebrew.
Yeah, but I know who wrote it. Who wrote it? Who wrote it? Are there no human being that wrote the Bible, or God wrote it?
That's the inspiration of men.
Inspiration of men, correct. And when it is men, no, we are human being. Imperfectness is in us. We can write something that is not or something that is contradictory. We can also put something that is not going to be perfect. In other words, this is a handwork of men.
Remember, there are history.
Yes, I agree.
I believe that history, even despite what I don't know about my great-grandfather, but history can make it to be known to me, and somebody can document it as well.
It's okay, brother. It's okay. Thank you for answering my call. Get back to me tomorrow. And I believe you can accept anything that comes from your brother that is now an Ogomo. We are going back to our root. Our brother, I will furnish you with enough evidence for you to know that we are killed. You are not going to see it in the Bible, because Bible is an instrument for us to forget what they did to us. That is why if you go to that Bible, it is talking about forgiveness, forgive your neighbor. If the enemy slap you, turn the other side. So you are not going to see the truth from the Bible, the core word of God. And I'm very happy that you said that's inspiration of man. In other words, and they call it word of God. And then is from man. So it's a blasphemy. And that is why we are going back to our root, where we perish and cherish humanity, love and respect to humanity. We don't destroy what does not belong to us. We are killed. And that is why if you go to our place today, a lot of our artifacts are being burned down by pastors. They are Muslim power to show their congregation that Jesus is Lord, that Jesus can perform miracles, that they are powerful, more than they call our own way of life deity and evil. Like I said, I want to thank you for, I didn't tell you that I'm going to call you. It just happened that I want to call. At least some level of sincerity from you could also show you that you are from the family of Methuselah and Melchizedek. I won't joke, but one day, you get mepe follow kwanya. You gotta go. So, brother, thank you, brother, for paying attention to me. Thank you, brother.
What's the platform?
This is facing the reality. We face reality here, brother. We face reality.
Okay.
Thank you, brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
My cousin. Okay, you wanna. Oh, why? He she kept how get that nora. Oh, to what? At least I want a statement to make, and it's true. Muslim, you don't see mosque here and there. You don't see it here and there. Our people now just see my shop, shop in my church. Ebe restaurant and a maput. Sunday aqua can have table one side. Whatever a friend can chill one side. Tigre banner, whatever speaker, tigre there, Bokishwa Konyara. Jesus is coming. Even self, hand a bag in the Chinese can now speak out louder than each other. So, I'm here. Yes, I have to be. I got some the gentle. Have a brother. I didn't tell him. Only I want to get what I know. One family. No, but do you what I know. Be there now. I'm not then I want the problem direct. Now he didn't even know my platform. I wasn't care your platform. Because I watch all Methuselah when they make it like a hammer. But they change your platform. When you want this, learn your day. Go on your now. Brother, get this in. Let me call you. Any detail and I'm gonna this end of the year. Let me call you. Make I ask you why you send me message. Our brother from Canada.
Hello?
One anom na live broadcast. Anom live.
Ndewo.
Let you know, man.
I photo. Ojade.
I actually remember one and then I don't know how give away this December. You only get your time this time around.
So bad.
I don't know your message.
Yes.
It's okay, one of us.
Yes, so yes, so I got no idea. All the right things I had to make a loan or do moon
So what I have,
Uche do moon now, Tomta, Jeremiah na Gani.
For sure.
I'm up there on the right hand.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
When mention a meeting now, we'll get back with you on that.
All right.
Jishika at the Lamba, yeah, end of the year meeting I kind of
Jishinika, brother. One of us in Canada. One of us are hanging a little cup on the young woman. Has it am cup? Has it am a tissue cup? I want to give you cup on this one. Be a one, you let me do the cup on damn young woman. Has it am a tissue cup? Emma, over you go. Has it am beautiful? I am cup on the young 1 minute. Only chocolate like 4 or 5 as an appreciation. You know, in Western world, gift now kalumuru here chocolate flour. You know, na ya jog ma ishot ka dem ori ni ginye we chocolate mo nye we cup. Do you remember those days on December? No we visitor. People bianu do no ku na me ka ala wa choru na ego. Eba wo chocolate. Na nye ka mo nya ara. Oh, but you kind of government is paying everybody. Our word. So we want to get it right, brother. And one, we are not against anybody's faith. We are not fighting anybody. All we are asking is for people to wake up and join the gospel. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remain our leader. Some people that want to muzzle power,
and to tell you the dates and the month and the week when the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will be released. You will hear the date now. You will hear when he is going to be released. And I'm going to tell you, but share this prophecy to go viral and tell others that God still speaking. One of the important things in life is to have a prophet. Don't forget, whatever that will happen, I always give it on prophecy. Today's date is 15th of July, 2020. That man has spoken. Hear me clear and hear the date and the month now.
Oh yeah, shout out, hear me clear. I called him now. They said before I should speak to him, I should pay 500,000 naira. Oh yeah, hear me clearly. Hear me. Business. Just like this, my cousin said now. Our business. That is why they have Pastor Kechuku. You don't open your church now. I will open my own. But I have a problem of land. I don't know whether I should put problem in between this my relation to tell them that God said they should relinquish that land so that they will be fighting. I will take it. Sister Chibozo, you get to a restaurant where we get now, nobody they use them on Sunday. You can tell them now use them on Sunday. About take now within the day. Oh yeah. When I worked with them before. Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, you're welcome.
Because you know, from Ireland.
From Ireland, you're welcome.
I came as I came as a I'm a bog in I big. Where's the country? Country on no.
Okay.
I can get of Mama's. Here now go mas ndị Igbo ndị be anyị Biafran. Kita kama na onye isi anyị meaning of Biafra. And onye ọbụla nwere anwere because if a na-eme no anya arigolugo anya abatago n'ihe a na-eme kita ka ihe niile na-achọ ịchịkọ ọnụ wepụta ihe anyị chọrọ bụ restoration of Biafra. So na oga ndị mmadụ na-efeel that na always people I got here wa advantage everybody amarugo then this thing will address in this soon now more kafana akumu fantu But people nature that in I thank God for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, thank God for DOS. Because in there, kita kan mata ihana but the kan na kita ka the spirit of that Biafra na abia na egosizi mu ihe pụta ife Mazi na-ekwu ya need 100 men. Can even 100 men ndị ma ife fawo he will keep he will fast before anything. Mmadụ enweghị ike ịbịa gwa gị na nke ka mma wa na nke gị ọkọtọ nke gị si gị na nke nọ nke na onye nwa bụ ịma ife na-akpọ 100 men ndị 100 men wụ ndị mmadụ identity and ndị ji okwu ndị mmadụ identity fa wụ ogu n'ọfọ because these people mana anyị nwa ka wee witiri ife a na-akpọ wee nwee ife a na-akpọ ịmana onwe ife nchọ ka nkọwa ife ahụ ife omimi mana well nwayọ hello ị na-anụ ihe na-ekwu
I hear you brother, I hear you.
Hello?
I'm hearing you.
Hello?
Hold up. Wait.
Hello?
Hold on there, brother.
Hello, Mazi.
Can you hear me? Hello? Yes, I'm hearing you. We are hearing you. Hi, our brother Kotora, we are hearing you. Oh. We are hearing you, brother. You would have continued. All you have said here is well understood. Let me go to you. Our brother that had called from Ireland, you would have continued. The word is, I've been hearing your voice. Let me go to +221. How Libya, on the Ajukushi from Kanu, Dabata Libya. Let me go to, I think this is Spain. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi.
Yes, go ahead.
Because, so if you Mazi Biafra. Biafra but that na gospel onye na-use hope because this onwe ka for ihe anyị bụ wepụtara onwe ka amụma ndị ebe isi onye ọka mgbata ihe onye ọbụla bụ anyị niile wụ mmụọ because na anyị nwụrụ ụwa o nwere ndị mụrụ anyị mmadụ na-ahapụtasị ancestor wa na gị mana onwe wu ọ na-akparị gị because of na ịmaghị ibe iwu na mmadụ enweghị ike ịpụtasị gị na ancestor gị kọba ancestor gị ikweta ihe because ọ na-akparịkwa gị nwere onwe because na ancestor gị nwa nkịta dị ya onye ọbụla ji eju ese onye ọbụ adịkọ na ịmara ihe iwu nye kpatara ọ na-akụzi ndị ebụ religion na-abịa sị Christianity ọ na-ewute ya nwoke mmadụ dịbasịa somehow na-abasị ọ na-ekuzi ọdịsị aka ọ dị aggressive because anyị nwawu ndị Igbo mara ihe anyị bụ ndị ọcha efu na-adị anyị ụjọ onye kpata anyị na-afọ antikrist ya ha na-ekwu because they know who we are. Then a na-agwa ndị ụfọdụ anaghị rikọ afọ gasị eche na-emaghị ibe n'ime onye na-ezuzu mana the spirit abatabeghị n'ime ndị a ha ghọtabeghị ihe a na-akpọ ogu n'ọfọ onye wawo that Biafra nyawo 100 men ife iwu ịmara ihe iwu gị nwa you are person nya ihe iwu na onwe gị na gwa ibe mmadụ iwu to you na onwe mmadụ ọzọ ya esi another place ịbịa gwa gị na ya ancestors and you believe them which ancestors which no gị nwa ka ọ na-akparị gị ikweta ya asị gị na Chukwu mere nke nwana nke na onye nke were atụkọkọ ibe niile anyị kpatara ebe ọhụụ na njel bikono onye m dị laud ụmụ Igbo bikono ebe ọhụụ na njele ewepụta ọjị ka agọ ọjị iwe kọgide ọjị wee tie na-ese na Jizọs Kraịst onye wu Jizọs kedụ iwu Jizọs kedụ ibe wu Jizọs ịmakwa na dịsị na-ewe okike kere gị iwe nye nwa na onwe ya kere gị ikwesịrị ka ị na-akpụ ya ije were ibe ama ha abụ ya jeti na ị na-agọrị ya ọfọ a na-ekwu ya ọbụrụ na a na-ekwu.
Thank you, brother. 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 Ise, brother. Now, Methuselah, I want to speak. I've never spoken like this before. Pay attention. Pay attention to me now. I want more about Nnamdi now. I want to talk to you people. I've never spoken like this with such mindset before. Pay attention. Don't lose hope. Don't be despair. Whatever happens, have a very great reason of happening. This is the time. You know, mental resilience have level by level. I know you are worried. A lot of you are worried of what happened 2 days ago. You are worried. You want your leader to come out by all means. Yes, even me, I included. I was worried too, even though I know what is going to happen. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not just he's not ordinary figure as he stands now, and his delay is destroying a lot of things. I'm telling you the reality. The delay is destroying the plan of some people to deceive even you, to know who is for you. To be honest, I have to be honest with you. Let me show you this video. I know many of you have been seeing different types of video emerging from social media. Now I know the meaning of, he said, I know all. Those following me, my leaders, they know too. And others, no one. These people that are working with him, they are not coward. They are loyal to his instruction. You know, when you are following your father, those of you that are living in the village, if your father is a pawan tapper or a carpenter, you follow him every morning. You go to work with him. You are learning something from him. Any moment he's not there, you are not going to do more than he have done. You will still follow in that his footstep. Your father know more about what he's pursuing more than you. You are just a learner from him. You can never be instantly higher than him. It's just with time. And when you are going to be more than him is when he's weak. When he's tell you that I am no more interested in this project, take over this project. Not in terms of emergency. You follow his footsteps. Facing reality is not easy in the struggle we are fighting. A lot of things are involved. Now, you remember when noise of ESN is coming? I know many of you will also be derailed. We have taken over. ESN is now in charge. Many of you will be making voice. But I will now be wondering why China Sanhuru and others didn't come out and show their own ESN, say it's a lie. Look at our own. Why did they keep quiet and only talking? Say no, it's intact. Because our people love to see. Because a lot of us are not mentally tough. We want to see it before we can say, okay, yes, it's true. You remember Nelly will come out, they say, Butus, or yeah, we are now in charge, we have taken over. ESN is now in our distance. We make sure they will feed them well. They're only making the noise. The question you have asked yourself, now things is about to come to in a normal circumstances. Where did these people get this men? They are parading. Or is it not our people? Is it not our language? Are they people from another region that are claiming to be Biafra? Or the autopilot they left or they joined this autopilot are they not back? Yet they are now back and congregate and call themselves ESN. It is called discipline. It is called discipline. But the question you ask yourself, why is China Sanhuru and Co are not even coming out to begin to show this man? Say, look at our own here. They are not there. Nobody have infiltrated them. They kept quiet. They kept quiet. Now, and this, because of this video, a lot of people have been calling me. What is their question? Meto, I know we have indifferences in this struggle, but what we are talking about now is the freedom of our leader and to free Biafra. Can't we come together? No more supporting the criminal offender. Because can't we just support Simon Eba? The people that are calling me, can't we work together? Because the more we fight within ourselves, the more enemy is taking the glory. It is no more to support the criminal because he have finished his format. Format Hagola. The format has closed. Both from ID card, both from international passport, both from currency, both equity map. All those things are condiment. And they are not doing anything, though. They are just only killing our people. While waiting for when the court will grant Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go, they will now take the responsibility. It is them. This is, I know, that's a different one, like I said, but you are going to be happy in no distant time. On the job they are gonna, is a good. It's not noise. I don't know whether they will give me permission to forward a lot of ones that I have, where they have arms, where they have sophisticated arms. I will call to know whether I'm allowed, because not everything. Because sometimes you don't need to show your enemy your strength. You don't need to show them your strength. If you have rocket launcher, have anything, just you don't need to show it. You are not telling them your strength. Undermine them, let them come and say, okay, you have nothing. If it's possible, say, if I would want them to use stick to be doing this thing they are doing. You don't need to let the enemy know the strength you have. Anytime you see us doing this thing, make sure there's nothing. And about intimidation. But we know that we cannot intimidate without being serious about it, because the people that are intimidating are animal. They must come. So the issue is that we can never be despair. We must continue in the line of what we are doing. I know many of you will say, Meto, this today you are talking about religion instead of you talking about our leader. Today is Sunday. I made it categorically clear to so many of you, it is called Sunday service. It is part of what we are doing. I'm not the one that started preaching about issue of religion. You are leader, you are following him, which is also my leader. I've said it. We cannot, because of things has happened in this way, everybody, free Mazi Nnamdi. I know you join the free Mazi Nnamdi can. What they are doing is to derail us. Yeah, they are breaking our bones. This thing they are doing now, it's called breaking your bone, weak point, to weaken you. The more they give you lengthy time, the more you suppress, the more you go down, the more you fizzle away. The more you fizzle away, it is called breaking you down gradually, for you to bow down. They gave many of you hope. You remember, many of you watch Wazirike broadcast. Wazirike even gave many of you a lecture about who is supposed to release Mazi Nnamdi, whether it's the court Hiwe or the Apex court. That he told the people that it is the president, because I believe he himself have been in this situation. It is the president that's supposed to release him. President give order. Now Mazi Nnamdi should be released. He will be released immediately. Because we are now at that highest court of the country, which president is the chief in commander of every armed forces. And at the same time, the Federal Republic of the Zoo. Do you remember a pastor that came and told us that President Tinubu have told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that they should release him? That the people that are holding him are the Igbo leaders. You remember? Now, I want us to be very careful. There's another information that I hear. I don't want to make it open. I saw a lot of the names of our politicians listed and the money they gave. But I saw 3 billion. I'm just giving it an advice. I just say 2 billion, 3 billion, 5 billion, 10 billion. You check your hand in there on Igbo. We must be very careful. As if non-Igbo, what the federal government is in charge of Nigeria. But the federal government say, don't release him. Don't release him. Don't try it now. So federal government on their own now with the president want to release him. Then Igbo now in charge of Nigeria. Igbo politicians are all in charge. Now them they talk what will happen in Nigeria. For them to say, hold him there, don't release him. Make we hold our brain. These people just want us to bring our head like this. Hit our head. So that I gonna ebu onwanye. And then they actually can when they have I didn't tell you that our politicians, some of them, they are not evil. They are not against what we are doing. Yes, I know they are against what we are doing. But they are not the one that are holding Mazi Nnamdi from not coming out. If you agree that they are the one holding Mazi Nnamdi, why can't they stop the demolition of Igbo shops and properties in Lagos? No, why? So they have power to control the federal government. They have power to tell the presidency what will happen. Then they allow even those that are even one Nigerianists that are in Lagos and they're destroying their shop and they cannot speak so that all these things will stop. And they use our brain. And we are divide and rule, divide and kill yourself. Keep dividing them. Put propaganda in them. This is just like autopilot. A clip I play you as I'm starting. You see Nelly Ofebu telling us that China Sanwo is innocent. But this is the one that started the propaganda. A lot of autopilot today that are running around social media. It is what they hear from Nelly Ofebu. But today, now Nelly Ofebu came out and said, it is no more China Sanwo. That is the criminal in Finland. Is the one that is killing our people. So I'm going to use our brain. They actually use it. We know where the problem lies. Now, let me. I know a lot of people are calling. People are still calling, but I'm gonna end this program in a short while. It's very, very late here. It's very late here. Very late. So the message is very simple. Very, very simple. A lot of people are going to deviate. It's going to deviate. But it will not stop those who are dedicated to continue. Ike will get what's over. Ike will halage. They're confused. Each of knock every day bomb one today tomorrow. One I got crowak. Or easy. You are following us all the way from Needle of Febu, all the way from Azok, Rabbi, Anenora, Bridget Okafu, the one they call Madam Oyibo. Every people now, how many would I count? A lot of them. So Gaddafi, Papa Ejima. And before you know it, I saw Pastor Livingstone. I'm going to call Pastor Allen. I'm a one watcher. All of us were in this game. Across the Chaya. They are now. Maybe release Hamas and now come 15th. If one Nika or maybe at the Chris. A Baleala. I'm a Croatia. All this. All state by state. Uru Nakana was a good over. But you are going to be seeing the result in no distant time. Because I'm the buying natural action and natural Rambo style. I get you small Rambo style. All those Kunu Kotagon on them, then this because I'm a Yamon man. As soon as we go, okay, we support all this group of men. Unugasino. Okay, so that Kunu and we can support what they're doing. They are genuine. No, they are not going to get it by sitting at home. Nobody sitting at home. We are our problem lies. I know and it's no longer our politicians, a lot of them are against what we're doing. A lot of them don't want us to succeed. A lot of them don't want the restoration of Biafra. Because if it comes, they will lose all their positions and some of the properties they acquired dubiously. But they are not the one that is solely in charge of holding Mazi Methuselah not to come out. Mazi Methuselah is fighting for something that is giving other nations livelihood. The reason why some of the European countries today are waxing, their children are living a very normal life, it is because of the way and the manner our country is today. The way Biafra is today, because of our resources. That is why some of the countries are breathing. Those of you that are living in UK, minus Nigeria, UK is a very poor, wretched country. It's just that they are stealing the money and using it, investing it in their land. The money they stole from Nigeria, they invest it in their land. You that are living in UK, if not because of bad road, no constant electricity, no good infrastructure, there's no difference between UK and Nigeria. You will see some of the companies you are seeing in Nigeria, you will see it in UK. Here it's not like that. Since I've been driving a few stations, no Tesaco here, no Mobile, no F, no Total. But I'm sure that this company that I just mentioned now, you can also find it in UK. UK is an advanced Nigeria. There's no difference. And that is why a lot of them that are living there, if you are not in this struggle we are doing, you will see that it's all about money, greed, how to defraud people, greediness. And that is why in UK, they don't even value you people as a black person, the way they value us here. I know we are not their citizens, but at least they pay us a kind of respect. You know why? We are not their slave. They never colonize us. This country never colonized me. But there are those people that colonize you, who see you as a slave. So when you come to begin to talk to them, maybe in your working place, you're a Nigerian, speaking to a UK man when he's talking, he will not think back what their forefathers did to you people. How they give you name, gather you together, tell you, create boundary for you, give you what you are practicing today in the form of religion. Then who are you to talk to them? Go and ask those that are working in a caregiver job. And I'll be house. And I'll be house now. Before you know it, you are many like this. But it's not here. So these are the things we are telling many of us. We are going to get it right. It's very sad, I know. It's very sad. But we're going to get it right. Only careful. Because my last broadcast. Some of you that are physicists, you know, we man in Hooke's law now. The elastic limit. And when I from it may apply a load or 10, or 10 this small, or 10 this small. You may apply a load on other. another. Only amount of flow dig here. Ye low ever elastic limit. Or you sign. And you sign. See carbole. Continue when you apply load before you know it here break here. Or break here. I'll breaking point. That is to say, he cannot be able to carry that load. I have a strength of material. Some of us that are into metallurgical engineering, I'm an photo, metallurgical, strength of material. I think I don't know, engineering engine 305. That's what they code those days. Strength of material. Every material have its own strength. The strength of glass is not the same with the strength of wood. It's not the same with the strength of steel. So every material have its own strength. The same thing it is in a human. We are human beings, yes, but the mental toughness is not the same. I want to hear about like this, he get boom. I want to dog about how commit suicide. To be honest, it's not that I'm trying to, what would I call it? It's not a kind of racial profiling or maybe to segregate, but ndoji generally, ishi anya borabo, carry daughter. I am a power. Some of you are living in the country you are living today. And you have 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, no document, 4 years. Again, I barrack on the street, 5 years, 6 years. Again, you know what you have the problem. 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. I'm about gate here. You know, I'm happy. With the stress, you are not working. You know, manage yourself. You will go hope, no, I got them tomorrow. I was sometimes I'm cool religion. I'm come to quite small. John Munsi, honey, man. And all that hope, all you hope, see each other, I got on, and I suffer generally, but all hand, I have a crime. You want to go, I better not charge him here, how cold. I'm not Chabulon here, I'm Babo, I want to give and I want to care, Bulumia, they related to this family. I just will have quick home, see Cowley. And don't me ban now, or me ban. Yeah, man, at the stress, no buying now. I will have heard people from like before. Like the one I saw today, somebody that is driving tanker. Oh, you're not your tanker, but I'm just back here somewhere. I got one. So that is why we are talking. We want to make sure that we have a better life where we come from. Those that are doing NGO, they are there to suck us dry. They are not doing anything. Yes, we have to leave it here. I want to thank all of you for being present here. Our brother asked me which account. We don't paste account here. We don't paste account here. We don't want to make it as if we are begging money. If you have something that you want to give our mothers and those at home, you can reach out to me and I'll make it open. Like I told you, I'm not hiding it. Even the person that gave the money said I should not call his name. If not, I will call his name. I beg him, please, let me mention your name for our people to at least give you that appreciation. He said no. That he gave us 1.5 million. There's also another person that is coming. We are not hiding it, but I'm not here to pass account. So that I go tomorrow I have to like Methuselah pass account no. And they got account or account all. So that that person can ship from there and transfer and they where they go. Again. You just get with soon no be there now I get solve no problem. And all when I get why I go here tomorrow Sunday I want to with people from their platform give away their own giveaway how name I can with people because in the man are grown. I want to watch every time you talking they give away about have a giveaway no. I'm a hammer here. So let me just use our leader voice to end this program. On your don't worry, I got the channel. I'm wake up with that. I got the Jesus Christ or better to Christianity. I get yes, now. I want to don't I want to give one. I want to give big daka. Even I guess you me. Why you're not I understand. You need I want to get what I'm doing before you say back. Say whatever are your sister, whatever are you.
I don't love you to there's some I don't love
and to tell you the dates and the month.
Which date and month? Also November. I want to tell you the date when our leader will come out. Idiot. Is it what I have? Let me see this one.
They said to you, but despite the presence of several from there, from Sokoto, the same thing.
Oh, Yoruba, I tell you what, you are going to be the only viable airport.
Okay, I think this one is okay. Right, Mbaka. I think I have Mbaka here. Let me leave it. I have an issue of Mbaka, but let me leave it. Let me play this one.
All these churches to give money to Rome, to give money to Canterbury, to give money to Yoruba people. Which church actually has its headquarters in Biafra land? Do you know of any church with the headquarters in Biafra land? Any international church? You tell us, because I don't know. Because I know that Roman Catholicism is in Rome. If you go to the Roman Catholic Church and you contribute your money, it goes to Rome. Yes? And in Rome, they have already. You know that the Bible said they will take from those that don't have and give to those that have. Very clear. Every Sunday you go to church, or maybe you go to Block Rosary or Catechism. You contribute money, it goes to Rome. You're an Anglican, you contribute money or Methodist Church and it goes to England or to Scotland, as the case may be. Baptist Church, the same thing. Episcopal, it goes to America. Pentecostal Church, it goes to Yoruba land. Which people around the world who contributes money and sends to Biafra land? I'm asking you.
Get into any issue. I want to came recently. And the autopilots had to recognize this real work. No, this one. As I have certificate of recognition. So one of their members after that just because came by and Anna Solata and Ibuan. Israel care their country how to crawl anyego. Idiot, I like print or something. Why this guy on Israel? Say print or something. So government of Israel recognize the Biafra in exile. Ha print here. So you couldn't buy the man in your certificate. So you say a popular demand saying now colors. Ndiri. So no to call the fundraiser in Israel. Hewerebu Hamas. I was during the certificate post to a recognition. One of you have to do a Sibiko magical adjunct. And I'm going to get join now. Also, why I think I have it here now. I'm working. Let me show you now. Certificate of recognition from Israel. On your neighbor late. Our brother. How are we doing? Our brother. Oh, perception. No man. Alaga. Oh, just calculate that too. Brother, can you hear me? I came on program. Is there a way?
Yes. Nanya, if you find Dr. Perot name, if you find him, if I can give you a letter headed now, send the Netherlands letter. Higher reply. I mean, Mera donation. Higher reply with that your letter headed.
For sure.
So if even have a job, someone just say he's Kodiko and this there or not. But if I just auto good, when you send there if I reply, was there or Toya and there my fan call.
There are people what are there are people that just say the money we contributed you sent to Israel. How many Israel have sent to us? I had their people Joanna now. They are asking
we one I'm going today. Also, na someone may travel for 2 days. Don't work as a country or girl. Kita no go bleak but today go na go.
And we have Vichato.
Today I'm on the way today because I have to go this. Oh yeah, I'm very close. I'm not can convince. Boy say so don't you think Clemency Matagasi fan na go there. Instead I'm go say joke. No man, instead of man go 419 before. No, I'll let me to see so. So na move all those tricks. Them na me make it Simon name more than Simon. But I imagine Mama Mezu if I want to do me again. Who tricks in Simon they use for here baby tricks call. I said if now not to send you FIFA. If na man look at Simon, but I choose not to. Because I forgot I'm a no also who's I drawn a fair by one. And I general money fair in a bowl in a lola.
Out of my way.
No, I can't do that now. So I'm say I'm bad. I'm not going to say with that bread Simon who will go to Namun with a more than Simon, but I choose not to do it. Name me a Simon name, Simon I'm all I have an all not come.
But people the reason why I saw these things, one of their members GNMA program, now just because though they are quite arrogant, also with all due respect, my prime minister, who even support us, who have come to us and donate money to us that we have to give them certificate. Why are you using our money to be given to Israel? It's from the guy I saw it.
Only money for them. What the back or you go or could go FIFA because kita one was anything to broadcast. So if I name is about all those who could when they go when I buy time. Go when I buy time because one was it for more. The next now because what's all joining deep to discharge but the thing is no look at that.
The aim at the game.
The three could again now. So kita wa don't we go for 2 days there. All I was the guy.
It's okay, brother. It's okay.
Tomorrow. Take care.
Thank you, brother.
Good night.
Thank you, brother. Oh, brother. Let me read it now. The Association of Israel Soldiers. How soldiers has wow. Sword of Iron. Certificate of recognition awarded to Biafra Republic government in exile. With great appreciation for your generous donation to Israel. Together we will win. Major General Yoraf Yaya. Kewanya Osake Sakona Yaya. And this has a Yaya. Emma illiterate them any fraud and they're doing well. They're going to go Major General Yaya. Pierre Colonel Sherry Kamel, CEO. Now, where Africans are running to Russia, gonna about Israel. Man, Israel they were British. Israel depend on British and America to survive. You know, no. You want idea? Here in the Bible say Israel will be fighting that they are not going to lose. On the all we bleed and that thing. The meaning how can supply Hangwala steady. Imunna na ma ndoka ana agra musu wake up. Kwena na Bible look Israel with one power no Chineke na alon hog. Of course that's what many of you have in mind. No be God they fight for them na human being. America na enye Hangwala. Britain na enye Hangwala. You know the thing no they surprise you. In the middle of Arab countries, Arab nation. I thought maybe Kuokuma Walhama Wahala. Nah, no way coincident. In the middle, Ilanya by who Syria, Ilanya by who Lebanon, Ilanya by who Egypt, Ilanya by who Afghanistan, has around all. Ele Bishi be where you come from. Can different. Oh, British happened there. British left there. How they are the one ruling till 1947. If I'm not mistaken. What happened there? So, your hand is over to the United Nations. And when's that two-state resolution? Then that Yasser Arafat won the PLO that time. Palestine Liberation, I think it's an organization or so. Then before you know it, Hamas is sure they got autopilot. Says a lie. Mazi Arafat accused. No, he's dining with the West. Because of they didn't agree on the two-state resolution. Israel had the opportunity to declare their state of Israel, 1948. Okay, but then now, the British should go upon our supply Hangwala. But they tell in the Bible, say they will be fighting they will be fighting all the rest of their life, and they will be winning. Now, here, Abraham Madab, with time like him, Pameke, Chamnabi, I've got some kind of log state, but I will win. Now, Elog or Unoma, whether you win or you lose, or is it a good thing every time Elog? So here in the Bible, do you confuse many of you? So there, go idiot as see Biaba Russia. About people Africa to Russia now. Israel, I want some of you that have been following us for years. I want to hand you will find a power station, and we are Satlink from Israel. Or from Israel question now, but British in order. Or their chairman now. Hey in order. Say stop them, stop this Biafra with this and that Satlink. Hey coffee immediately. And I'm at so we know Mark just there yesterday, but he can't just like our brother said. Mazi Methuselah can't they didn't release. No one doctor on Okra pastor son, Okra fake native doctor son, Okra autopilot infiltrator son, a lot of cockron. Hey, by now maybe could be about Zion. I dream about it. I told you I have vision. I told you people now that I have Mazi Methuselah about to teach her and what I wish she may have it. I'm gonna see how you take care of the treatment. Everywhere gonna go Zion. But now US have been paying lawyers. How? Forget US. What did they pay? Who? Look at him go be that pray vehemently. Can't go and listen to his prophecy. He's told it in prophecy. Ego Prophet said it now. He give the date, give the time. He said before December. It will not pass. It is a sort of parrot. Sit at home now. Can't you see sit at home? Everywhere was boiling. They didn't buy Nigeria or Kanaka. Even we told them that I'm going to make the holding of Mazi kind of more expensive. The US, they said they are in a political solution. Look at what he did. And yana mark like this. He can't work. This thing that happened now could you say everybody okonaka? I am around the one. I am around all that, but when you will come back, when you come out, you will not even hear it from social media. You can't hear it from social media. No pipe or low. The most important is to one name continue doing what we are doing. And I'm begging those that are in the leadership, especially in the non-coordinatorship. Every country is supposed to have a media warrior. Every country is supposed to have a media warrior. I know they hide. So that a lot of people are on my phone. Mandem nenya contact, mandike Germany, mandike Italy, chori join the family. That now work who's on the other side. We can't no good enough fence before they don't want to. We are not only join the family. Now where is the family? I want to join. I want to get one to those on Lagos. I want to join the family in Lagos. So they come more down. So that anyway, media warriors who are speaking from different countries, each contact somebody, each join the family. Maybe in one contact, all the media warrior go from that particular country. I want everything natural Methuselah. I know I'm every country. But at least, okay, relieve from my duty. So that I may not spend now, but it's okay. I want a media warrior go from Spain. Boy, on a phone direct. Okay, carry more. So I have to leave it here. I want you to remember, blessed brothers. I want to thank all of you that have patience till today. I also greet many of you. And we're going to convene when necessary. I remain your humble servant, Methuselah Melchizedek, sign out from the beautiful city of Vienna, Austria. Obudabuchi, landlocked, and they are doing well. We're going to get it right. I sign out.